Yo, higher levels. I'm ready to wage war with the devils. I came with the pitchfork and the shovels. You could save all the close shaves for bevel. Landmines, ground where you stand is unsettled. Landslides, your fate in my hand. Ball my fist and you die. Sugar Ray and Duran. Scratch that, Hitman, Tommy Hearn and Duran. The impact, same as a mic inside my hand. It's intact. I know you eager for the wreck. I suggest you fall back and you never. Higher levels, can't reach my cloud. Nobody could sound like Giles. Used to think it held me back, but it's holding me down. I've been the king, ain't no need for the crown. Foot off the ground, I'ma take. Yeah, yo, slow steps to your death. Everybody gather round for the wreck. Ain't no telling what y'all do for a check. Probably wear a skirt, hair got barrettes. Can't forget your purse, money, place your bets. But be wise, it's not common these days to use your mind. Niggas thinking it's similar to a hive. Robots just following the design. Last planet from the sun cosign. Only reason that these niggas getting by, shit is weird. Y'all praising they lines, brush over mine, make it clear. I'm just as live with a 9 to 5 Chili's here. Gut checks like the coup de grace, rhino spears. Cut necks if you out of line, disappear. Yo, slide back and listen, the comeback's efficient. The format is intact, we gon' smack you bitches. You react, we respawn and we spawn submissions. Day gone, the night dawn, we prey on your district. Couldn't blind the eyes from the vision. Couldn't shun the mind from the wisdom. Spooky, mask like Voorhees on a mission. Potato sack, different from the hockey mask rendition. Nothing to say or speak, shut up and take a seat. Kill the strongest in 7 days and disregard the weak. Call it a quantum leap, not here to please the sheep. Humble rappers right as they reach their peak. Triangle tops get murked right on the spot. All English in my release. 290 V3s on the feet, beats beyond. Manny like Raleigh with the heat. Undisputed in fight night on PS3. Clothing line 3 times dope like EST. 45 spinning, the sample becomes a beat. Thoughts in the mind lay down, we made a masterpiece. Got a record without the blemishes. Notice we go extra hard even in scrimmages. Irish tweed, smell up the britches like all the bitches in. Loyal to my queen, just pass them to my constituents. Beat hopping 04, I'm undisputed, niggas. Straight slaps to the jaw with no regard. Uppercuts make a nigga see stars who won the spar. Take fist and I dip them in glue and broke jaws. Frank Dukes know I'm more like Bolo from Bloodsport. Yeah, running this drill. Got the final scene in the movie feel when the protagonist killed. Playing games, get dragged over the field. I reposition your bill from popping all of that shit. Spitting lyrics at will with level infinite clips. The world is mine, it's written over the blimp. Dawn P sips, watching Fargo till I'm charged. Get even if we at odds, diminish facades. The days of letting these niggas pass is long gone. Address it in the music, but they ain't playing the songs. When I bring it to them, they wonder where we went wrong. Probably think I'm crazy, too many hits from the bong. Undisputed, smoking rappers is therapeutic. 6 million ways to die, just waiting for you to choose it. Fission of fusion, blowing up the spot. The plots and the acoustics, listen to kick rocks. The beat knocks, I answer with opportunity. Snatch cougar rants with diplomatic immunity. 007 spawn 37 eulogies. 3-piece I release, sorta like a trilogy. By the 5th bar, your whole squad a memory. 9-6 energy, 3 more, make sure they gone for the victory.
Yep. Oh man, okay. Let me get all this stuff together, man. Let me get this together. Let me get this together. Make sure everything's good. All right, let me check this out. We got everything right. I don't know who that is. Uh, mm. What up? What up, Maureen? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? What's up? What's up? What's up? Good day. Good day. How we doing today? How we doing? I'm still trying to get my life together and everything. What up, Cat? How you doing? What's up? What's up? What's up? Appreciate you guys dropping in. Appreciate you guys dropping in. Appreciate you. Just happy to be back. You know what I'm saying? Salute to Germany. Salute to Germany. Absolutely, man. Salute to Germany. Um, Suffering with for real abscess. Oh wow. Ken was good, bro. Appreciate you dropping in. Salute to the kick chat. Salute to the homie Ken, man. How you doing, bro? I heard you was under the weather as well, man. I hope you've been good. I talked to Diamond. Diamond was telling me about it and everything. You know what I mean? So I hope you're good. Hope everybody's good, man. To be honest, to be real with y'all, I'm glad to see everybody's good. I'm good, man. Like I was suffering, man. Like the last stream we did last Thursday, man. That shit was like it was like a 5 hour stream, and I'm glad we did it because I was able to get some content out to you guys. I was able to clip up, three of the live reactions we did and push it out there. Good to hear your voice again. Yeah, I appreciate that, Maureen. Yeah, me too. Like that, yo. And remember, like I don't know if you was there the whole time. I'm still trying to still got a little mucus and everything, but yeah, man. I actually took 3 shots on that stream too last Thursday. My voice was already going, and of course, you know what I'm saying. I ain't no sucker, so when I saw them shots for and 3 shots on Twitch, I had to honor them, man. I've been that way like my whole life when it comes to this stuff. Forgot to put my damn, my wrist felt naked, man. I forgot to put like one of my bracelets on. But yeah, like I had to honor the shots and everything. I had to, man. So I know that didn't help, but you know how it is. Um, let me get back to the chat. Hold up. Ken say, yeah, been fucked up for the past. Dang, Ken, what you got, man? You ain't got to talk about it up here. You can shoot me a message or something. Man, it sounds serious. For 3 months, that's a long time, bro. Hope you're good in America. My father lives in America too. Yeah, America, yeah. You already know how America is, man. Right now, it's a circus right now. It's a real circus, you know what I'm saying? But, eventually the clowns got to go home. So, you know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, I'm still kicking too, Ken. I was hurting too, bro. Like, I was hurting, dog. I was hurting. I was like, gosh, this can't be life. And it's crazy because I was still able to move around and everything, but I just couldn't talk. So, and I kept forgetting I didn't have a voice because I didn't feel like I was sick. So I'm over there moving around and stuff. I'm at work. Somebody asked me a question. I try to talk. They look at me crazy. I'm like, damn, I did lose my voice. You know what I'm saying? So salute to Starry, man. Appreciate you pulling up. Much love to you, Starry. Much love to you. I'm glad we was able to get that Chris Webby reaction out here. It was something I could put on the channel while I couldn't do anything. You know what I'm saying? So it was dope. You said in Atlanta and Georgia. Oh man, that's crazy. I am sorting my life out too, though, Star. I really am. Glad to see you. Glad to see you. Glad to have my voice back. Glad to be able to talk to you guys. It's good, man. Yeah, yeah. Salute to Indiana as well. Yeah. Salute to everybody. Salute to America. Salute to all the countries, man. Y'all know what's going on right now. But like I said, man, eventually clowns gotta lead a circus. You know what I mean? So can't let none of that stuff get us too down. Iran knows we ain't got nothing to do with that. That ain't us. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like it's similar vibes to like with Vietnam and everything. Hey man, hey, ain't got nothing to do with us. That ain't us, man. That's them. You know what I'm saying? So that's how it is, man. That's how it is. Not soon enough. That's a fact, Marine. That's a fact. That's a fact. Not soon enough, man. Yep. Oh my goodness, Ken. Gosh, man. Yeah, that's wild, bro. Yeah, definitely heal up on that. Those are serious, man. Like when it comes to like the back, the vertebrae, man, anything, man. And it's so crazy with your back. It's like everything. It start a lot of the stuff starts at your feet. You know what I mean? It goes from your feet to your ankle, your Achilles, to your knees, to your hips, to your posture. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy how like the spine is like connected, like, and it starts somewhere. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you fell or what, but yeah, man, definitely get together and load up on D3s too. I don't know if your doctor told you about that, but D3s, I take D3s every day, and I take magnesium before I go to bed. You know what I'm saying, for my bones and my joints and cardio and everything for my heart. You know what I'm saying, but D3 is definitely the thing. D3 stops your bones from like being fragile and all that. It will be better soon, cat. That's a fact. Yep. Uh-huh. Hope so. Big hug. I appreciate the hug. Embrace. I'm embracing the hug. Thank you. Trust, this was good, bro. Yeah, man. I'm good, man. I'm feeling good, man. I wanted to actually do a Twitch stream on Monday, but I was like, man, it's too early because I got my voice back like Monday morning. You know what I'm saying? So of course I was still like congested, but I got it back. I knew I got it back because I was able to sleep without being woken up. Like when I lost my voice, I didn't feel nothing but the voice being gone. But then every time I would go to sleep, like the mucus would come up when I'm laying down, whether I'm laying on the right or the left, like the mucus will come up. So no lie, like probably like 10 times out of the night, my sleep is broken and I gotta go like, spit it out and everything. It got to the point it was so bad, it might sound a little graphic. It was so bad that I just keep a bottle next to my bed because I got tired of getting up. Whenever it happened, I had to go over, grab that bottle, spit into that bottle, lay down for like maybe 15, 20 minutes. It hits me back. I gotta get up, spit in the bottle again. That's what I was doing. So I knew it was my voice was coming back because my wife and my kids got back into town Sunday. When I went to sleep that night and I only woke up twice, I was like, oh yeah, it's a wrap. Monday comes, we gonna be all right. You know what I'm saying? So, um, yeah, with the back is real, cat. That's real. D3s all day, man. Definitely load up on them D3s, Ken. Do I gotta go to work? Not today. Nah, I was going to work the whole time. My voice was gone though. I had a driver meeting too, and I was pissed at the driver meeting because I couldn't say what I wanted to say. I got in there, ain't really speaking. I got out. They were probably like, "Yeah, what's wrong with Low? Like, he might be mad at us and the way we run the company." Nah, I mean, I kind of am, but I just had to dip. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Tressus, it was horrible trying to sleep, man. But I'm good, man. I knew it lasted for a season. I know it won't gonna be like that forever. So I just gotta keep pushing. Then we stay in. It should be that way here too, cat. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because, like I said, like it was just my voice was gone. I didn't feel the only way I felt down was when it was time to go to sleep. As long as I'm moving around, I was good. My body wasn't aching, so I know I didn't have the flu. I knew I was good. I just had to get past that, man. It was so annoying. I'm like, yo, my body is working good, and I think it's because of like the vitamins and stuff I take. I take a decent amount of vitamins. I got a B complex with like the B12s and all that stuff, the B1s, B3s, and all that. And then I also take D3s. I take magnesium. Of course, I got some drops with like turmeric in them. So like my body always has like antioxidants going in with it. And y'all already know, if you guys familiar with the stream, y'all know I stay with some kombucha as well. You know what I'm saying? I stay with some kombucha, to break down, the gut and everything, those microorganisms. So and my job is real active. So I'm a pretty healthy person. And I think that's the reason why, like, whatever sickness it was, I believe it should have gave me nasal and all that. But because of my immune system, the only thing it did get was, the laryngitis or whatever it was, or I think I had like a upper respiratory infection or some shit like that. I don't know. I didn't go to the doctor for it because it's like every 4 to 5 years I lose my voice. It's really weird, to the point that I wanted to get my tonsils taken out, but then I took a step back. I was like, yo, you know what I'm saying? With my age, my body's used to my tonsils being there. I don't want to take the tonsils out and have like an adverse reaction to it, because my body's like, yo, what, we're used to it being here. And then next thing, now I have a whole nother problem that I never had to deal with. So I was like, let's just keep everything the same. Kind of like a car, you know what I'm saying? If you start messing with too many things underneath the hood of an old car, you end up with more problems. And it's like, dang, I shouldn't even swap that out. That won't hurt nobody. You know what I'm saying? Cars been riding with them same parts for like 20 some odd years, and it ain't that serious. The second you swap that part out with a new one, now the car's like, what the hell is this? Sometimes, not all the time. You know what I mean? So, yep. The healthcare system is like this. You can't go to work. The last time my boss sent me home because I couldn't. Oh, wow, because I couldn't see. Oh, well, that's real. Yeah, when you can't see, definitely, yeah. I don't even know how you made it to work, cat. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? That's wild. But I know from my father that the system in America, yeah, it don't work like that. He still gotta go to work. Think about RoboCop, man. I tell everybody this is like the best way to define it, right? So when you talk about RoboCop, look at RoboCop. They brought him back to life to make him come to work. It don't stop, man. It does not stop, man. They want us to work no matter what. They always want us to work, you know. And that's what's messed up about it. But from what I believe in the future, working is going to become, and that's what they're talking about. They're talking about when it comes to work, as far as I know, like as far as America goes, when it comes to work, it's going to become one of those things where it's like you're going to have a choice. You're going to have a choice to work or not. You know, I'm curious to see how that works because everybody's saying you have a choice to work, and then the next question is, well, how are you going to make money? And then no one can answer that question. But they're saying it's going to get to the point you're going to have a choice to work because all the jobs, people got laid off like crazy, man. They're saying like the layoffs this year was like, you know, 2020 levels, you know what I'm saying? And it's climbing past that. So, and then with AI coming in and everything, we know what that's doing. It's kind of like, you know, more jobs are opening with AI, but more jobs are closing because of AI. So it's like it's not really balanced. It's crazy, man. But yep. But yeah, Kat, as far as like America and the healthcare system, I know it's not right, but it's one of those things where people like if this is all they know, they can't miss what they never had. They can think about what they never had, but it's like it's hard to like miss it, you know. It's like that in the UK too. The UK, their health insurance is really good too. The way their healthcare is, I like the way their healthcare is lined up because I know a lot of Americans that benefited off England's healthcare system. Like I know this girl, she was her husband was in the Air Force and then she was pregnant, and the place that she works for, I delivered to them, and they gave her like they gave her like a year off, you know, and then they still paid her while she was pregnant because they were paying her because she was pregnant. Then when she had the baby, she had to stay at home with the baby. They just paid her all the way through until she came back to work. And I saw her one day. She was like, I might not even go back to work. She was like, they're gonna keep paying me. They're not trying to force me to go back. You know, and that's the way healthcare and like the government, when they have funds, they're supposed to like take care of people like that, assuming you don't abuse them. You know what I mean? So, yep. Oh, you're a graphic designer. Oh man, yeah, yeah, the creativity and everything. Yeah, yeah, with AI they're doing things. They're going like even when it comes to like photographers and everything. But the dope thing about it, when it comes to that, is what AI is. It's like kind of like how it is. I believe with AI, I believe it's like how it is with everything. It's like you got a good side and you got a bad side. Because AI even is being used every day in our lives, whether we see it or not. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to different things. So let's say you have bills and stuff like that. Like let's just say like specifically the energy bill, because AI uses a lot of energy, you know, and also water. So like water bills and energy bills, those are going to be higher. I forgot what my point was. I was coming to a point. I was really coming to a point. But yeah, they're going to be higher and everything, but at the same time, but they're being used to look at your bills and everything. I'm just saying like how AI is used in our lives without us knowing. Like companies and bills, or you know, those people use AI and all that stuff. I'm gonna get to my point in a second. It's gonna come back to me. I kind of had a little brain fog right there. 'Cause I was trying to read and like talk at the same time, and that was tough. Usually get some kind of payment, not the whole time, and gets yeah, yeah, all right, sure, yeah, so she was getting paid, you know what I'm saying? That's what I mean. She was getting paid. I don't know exactly how much she was getting paid, but she was getting paid. She was saying I might not even go to work because her husband's in the Air Force and she was having a baby. So she was bringing in income while also saving money, having the kid at home. You know what I'm saying? Didn't have to take him to the CDC or anything. And oh, it gets less the longer you're off. Oh, okay. All right, cool. Got you, got you. I appreciate you clarifying that. Yeah, you don't have to be good. You can just do it. Yeah, when it comes to graphic design, yeah, all you gotta do is learn the prompts, and now you're on the same level as somebody that's been doing it forever. But what I encourage people to do, people that are like artists and everything, if you're an artist, graphic designer, and everything, you can use AI to you can use it to help you as well. Now, I'm not saying as far as like how your art goes and everything, but you could use AI to see what the other people are doing. You know what I'm saying when it comes to art. Like let's say like you're putting stuff out and it's not getting as much acknowledgement because someone else is using AI. You could use your AI bot to be like, "Yo, what is it about that one that I don't have?" And that bot that's what you could be like, "Hey, this is the concept they're using that's getting them noticed." You know what I'm saying? You could borrow from this concept and it could help you as well. Cause like you really like in this day and age, you really gotta fight fire with fire. If they're using AI, you have to somehow use it or you're gonna work yourself to death because the way AI is studying us is something it's unprecedented. Like you've never seen nothing like this before. They're studying us like crazy. Like every second that goes by, AI is getting smarter. Now you have all these greedy companies trying to like take all this money and put it into AI. But then when that AI bubble bursts, there's only gonna be like a few companies that are using AI to like its full extent. that are still going to be around, while a lot of other companies go bankrupt because they're waiting for AI to do this thing. Just like how it was with, like, like with the .com era. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. She said, but it's boring. Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah. You also accrue holidays while you're on maternity leave. So I got a whole month. Oh my goodness, a whole month of days off. That's real, Tori. See, I wish they did stuff like that over here, but they ain't gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, they ain't gonna do that over here. It's like man, it's like, places got their pros and cons. I know there's some countries out there that don't really have, pros, but even with America, you know what I'm saying, we got some BS going on right now. We do have good stuff going on over here as well. You know what I'm saying? And I'm thankful for, but there is a substantially lot of bullshit, and then people's freedom of speech and rights are being fucked with. You know what I'm saying? When it's supposed to be the land of the free, home of the brave. You know what I'm saying? If you know, if you know the history with, like, people that look like me, we came a long way to be a part of this. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, things are happening. Yep, we have books now. AI did it, but the computer made the story. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it started. You remember like y'all remember the Yellow Pages? You know what I'm saying? The Yellow Pages came out, and then the .com bubble was coming, and everybody's like, who the hell is going to use, who's going to go online to look up stuff when we have the Yellow Pages? Why would you go to a computer and look it up? Yellow Pages don't exist no more. You know what I'm saying? It's just little things like that. Or it's like, just, I don't know if you guys saw the commercials from back in the day. There's some of y'all remember the commercials from back in the day. You got the people when they were talking about credit cards being swiped on the machine instead of cash, and people like, why would I use a card when I got cash? You know what I'm saying? It's going to take too long for the system to read a card. Cash is quicker. That's what everybody was saying. Now cash takes longer, than Apple Pay and all that other stuff. It's just transitioning with that. And then when you involve like tokens and, you know what I'm saying, things like that, and cryptocurrency, you put that into it, it's just a lot. Like we talk about like XRP and transactions, but it's layers to this shit. It's a lot, man. Oh, Star is on Twitch. Hey, appreciate you, Star. I see you up there. Let your fingers do the walking. Exactly. That's how you do it right there. Yep. Let your fingers do the walking. Salute to Star. Did you follow me up here? Star, did you follow me on Twitch? Shoot me a follow if you haven't. Old head analog here at work with Fortune 500 beta, most of what you're using. All right, yeah. So you already know, Marv. Yeah, so you already know. Yep, exactly. Yep. You said showing your age now, low. What you mean, Tori? Yeah, when it comes to like all that stuff, when I was talking about the commercials, yeah, I remember some of them. You know what I'm saying? But I do remember when everybody's talking about, oh, it's the millennium, the 2000. You know what I'm saying? I remember the 2000 and everything. Cause I remember we was in I think for New Year's, right? For New Year's 2000, I believe we was in church, and they're thinking, hey, oh, you talking about with the Yellow Pages? Oh yeah, I remember the Yellow Pages, man. Yeah, I remember the Yellow Pages and all that stuff, man. I remember computer class. You know what I'm saying? Literally computer class where we had to, you go in there and then they put this orange cover over the keys. That's how I know QWRT, YUILP, ASDF, and all that other stuff. GH, semicolon. Like I know all that stuff because of that. You know what I'm saying? So like it did work. But I remember when they were first implementing those in, and I remember like the older people in my life, they're like, these are stupid. I mean, why do I have to learn about a computer at work, and all that other stuff? Like, and then then they were taking computers that were already at work, and then they were implementing other programs that people were doing on paper. They're like, well, we're putting this on the computer now. They're like, why? Give me my pen and paper. And it's just like, it's crazy because every year that goes by, like technology is moving, life is moving so fast. That's the reason why you're able to read. That's the reason why audiobooks exist, because a lot of people don't have the time to sit down and read a book, and some people don't read as fast as others. You have an audiobook. With the audiobook, you know what I'm saying, you can listen to it while you're driving, you can listen to it when you're at work. You're still getting the information without actually reading, because life is happening so fast. That's the reason why you can make transactions on your phone. That's the reason why you can send money to people on your phone instead of going to drive somewhere and meet them. That's the reason why they have, they're coming through with self-driving cars and everything, trying to make those more popular so people could do things on the move. They're trying to get people to do as much possible with the time in 24 hours. That's what the main goal is. How can we make it easier for people to do things in life quicker? But the only thing about that is, while things are being done in life, a lot of bullshit happens quicker as well. So it's like everything got a good and a bad side, man. And a lot of times the bad side gets shadowed the most. You know what I'm saying? Everybody follows the bad side, but they don't look at the good side of it. You know what I'm saying? You know, you already know how it is. The drama, the drama is always louder than the peace. You know what I'm saying? That's just a fact. You know. Um, you said where you from? Which part of America? I'm from Virginia. You know what I'm saying? I'm over here in Virginia. Like we're over there. We're like in the southeast. You know, underneath like New York, Maryland. You know, DC and all that stuff. We over there, and we're like right on the coast. Like right, we're right, literally right across the pond from like Europe. We're like right here on the bottom side. You know what I'm saying? When y'all come across and y'all hit New York, like we're like on that side, but on the southern part. You know, so we consider ourselves like southeast. And then stories like southeast of England. It was crazy when I went to England, man. I didn't know that the I didn't know that England was so small that pretty much every state in the US is bigger than England, I think, except for like two or three states. But I know like Virginia is bigger than the whole, like, you know what I'm saying, the whole country of England. You know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy. Texas, you could fit a bunch of Englands in Texas. It's wild, man. It's so crazy. And then I realized that when I was over there, because I was driving over in England, I was realizing I could get through England in like 5 hours. You know what I'm saying? Like when I was going to like RAF Menwith Hill all the way up north, like before you got to like before you got to like Scotland, Ireland, and all that stuff, before you got to, the hell was that? Yo, that was a really strong gust of wind right there. That joint blew the window, and I'm looking right now. I'm looking at the trees moving. What the hell was that? It's a lot of weird stuff happening, bro. I'm sorry. It's a whole lot of weird things going on. Like nowadays, I don't even feel like I'm living in real life. It's too much weird stuff going on. Oh, you say your dad's from Atlanta? All right, salute to Georgia. Yeah, everything, everything's bigger in the U.S. Yo, and that's another thing too. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm 6'1", right? I'm 6'1". So like when I got to England and I'm looking around, like we got the house we were living in was like newer built. But when I have to make deliveries to when I would have to make deliveries to like, you know, the older English houses or even the houses on base that been around like since the 80s, I'm looking at like how small they are on the inside. I'm looking at the size of the doors and I'm like, oh my goodness. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, gosh, this is wild. I couldn't believe it. And then of course, like my English friends, they're over there breaking down the history and everything. They're like, yeah, you Americans, what's up with y'all? Y'all like y'all big cars, y'all like y'all big sidewalks, y'all like this, y'all like that, y'all wide streets for y'all big cars and y'all big trucks. And then I was like, man, it ain't that crazy. And right when I said that, a military guy was riding past with like a jacked up F-150 sitting up high. And then he's like, you see that? I'm like, yeah, man, you're right, man. It's wild. And then it's so crazy because when they do the test, when they do like the emission test and everything, like you gotta bring it down. So the Americans, when they got like the big trucks, they gotta bring the trucks down for inspection. And after they get inspection, well, after they get inspections, after they get inspected, they jack them right back up and leave. It's crazy, man. Like the locals hate it, man. And I understand, man. Them loud ass trucks. It's just like, yo, we ain't used to that shit. And then y'all was on diesel. Y'all was on diesel way before us. I don't mean like the smoking. I mean like, well, that's a bar right there. Diesel, smoking, diesel, gas, fuel, petrol, diesel. But nah, but what I mean by diesel, I mean like y'all had diesel cars way before us. Y'all were using diesel for cars before we were. You know what I'm saying? I believe you guys were also, were y'all using like electric cars before us? I can't remember. I know y'all Mini Coopers though, man. Them joints is real Mini Coopers. They got the ones in the States that are bigger. And then they got the classic Mini Coopers over there. It's real though, man. Shout outs to culture, man. Shout outs to culture. Shout outs to the culture, the different cultures. Saw a YouTube video where they said the U.S. has the most dangerous cars. It was because the testing standards are lower and the big ass. That's a fact. That is a fact right there. You want to know where the most dangerous the dangerous accidents and the dangerous roadways are? Georgia. Georgia got more accidents than like any other state. Georgia's very dangerous. And when we talk about, so even when we talk about the regulations, right, and testing for cars, that's the reason why the Tesla truck, that's the reason that Tesla truck, yo, that joint, that is the epitome of a nightmare right there in an accident. All the sharp edges, because I believe over in Europe it couldn't pass none of the tests. That's why they can't go over there. Like it, nothing is rounded. Everything is sharp. Like cars are rounded for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Cars are rounded. They're literally made that way, rounded, so that people are safer. Whether the person getting hit or the person doing the hitting, like they're rounded for safety. The Tesla is like a big ass fucking bullet, a sharp ass bullet. Every point of that. Ain't even no corners. They're all points. They're just, and I never looked at it that way till I was reading and researching. I was like, yo, that shit is a nightmare. From what I hear, it protects the person really well. And the reason why it protects the person is because all the damage goes to the person that's either hitting it or the person that it's hitting. It's crazy. Yep, America is for cars. Europe is for cars, bikes, motorcycles, and pedestrians. I don't need a car. That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? But you got New York. You know what I'm saying? And like the big city of New York where the boroughs are and everything, you don't really need a car. You know what I'm saying? So like that's why when I was in London, London reminded me a lot of New York. I hated driving in London too. It was stupid. Yeah, I think they're illegal in Europe, period, Tori. If not just the UK, I think they're illegal in Europe, period. Yep, you guys have small cars. You said they're very safe. Okay. Y'all got the little Fiats and everything. I remember I went over there the first time I saw a Fiat. I was like, what the hell is that? A Fiat? And then especially in like Italy, when we was in Italy, saw them Fiats everywhere. You know what I'm saying? And then what what in England you had the Citroens in there, all that stuff. You know, the Citroens was out there. You had the Vauxhalls. I drove a Vauxhall Omega. You know what I'm saying? General Motors. So, you know, y'all had some dope stuff out there, man. It said the most dangerous part of the U.S. is the height of the front of the trucks, especially. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's a lot going on, man. We got some big ass cars over here. You know what I mean? Like I think the biggest cars I seen over there with y'all was probably like some like the Beamers. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all Beamers were a little spacey. I mean, even the car I drove like the Vauxhall Omega. You know, over here that's a Cadillac Catera. They don't make them no more, but it's literally the same car. And that joint was big, because even like my friends over there in Britain, they was like, yo man, they're like, y'all Americans just can't help yourself. He's like, look at this. He's like, you got no Mega. He's like, oh, Mega. I was like, so? He's like, the Vauxhall Omega. He's like, this is a very big car. I was like, yeah, I like it this way. He's like, you don't know, when we're going through the streets, you gotta stay close. I'm like, yeah, but I drive trucks. I was like, I know what this is like. And I think that's my problem too. I'm used to driving big stuff, so it's like when I'm in a big car, it seems in my mind it's smaller until I see smaller cars. And I'm like, dang, you know, it's kind of crazy. Using in a Mondeo, shit, damn, sorry, a Fiat. Okay, I don't have a Fiat. I have a motorcycle. Said didn't feel safe. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like it's just, man, we had I think how many accidents have I been in my life? I've been in I would say like I want to say two accidents my whole life. The first accident, y'all wanna know what's crazy? The first accident that I got into was actually on the Autobahn. It was on the Autobahn in Germany. My pops was in the Air Force at the time, and there was a bee flying around the car. And my mom was trying to get the bee, and my pops looked down at the bee on the Autobahn, and we flipped over the rail and we went down a hill. Well, I told this story before, but this for y'all I haven't heard it. We went down the hill, and the only thing that stopped us was a tree. We like T-boned a tree, and that's what stopped us. And I remember, even to this day as a kid, we were upside down, looking at each other and shit, right? And then my brother, just being so aware of stuff, he's like, Dad, this is the second accident we've been in. I was like, oh my goodness. I mean, forget the fact that we're alive, right? You know what I'm saying? My brother's just very observant. You know what I'm saying? So, dang, hospital for a month. Yeah, man. See, yeah, them smaller cars, man. Like, you know, especially the Mini Coopers, man. The Mini Coopers, it's a wrap. And then you got the little what's them joints called, man? Them really small, like the really small joints. I forget the name of them. They're like really, really, really small. Gosh, I forgot the name of them joints, man. It's also you can put in your pocket. You know what I'm saying? You can put the shit in your pocket. He's like, yeah, right. Autobahn. So, yeah, I love the Autobahn. I believe, like, you know, the Autobahn has the least amount of accidents because I love the Autobahn. You're literally driving, and then somebody's behind you and they flash their lights. You just get over. There's all these lanes. You know what I'm saying? Like, the slower you are, get to the right. Get to the right. The slower you are, get to the right. The faster you are, get to the left. And it's crazy. You look on the left side, you see like the Lambos going. Yo, and this is when I realized at this moment when I went over to Germany and we was in England, right? I had like a driver's meeting in Germany. This is when I realized US cars can't do nothing with these European cars. And when I say that, I'm not talking about like a little street race. I'm talking like long term. Y'all heard that? Yeah, see, still trying to get it out. I'm talking like long term, right? So you saw Mustangs over there in the fast lane. Because the thing about American cars, yeah, they got a lot of horsepower, but this horsepower, the motor's not built for the car to go that speed for that long. And that's why them cars was like on the side of the road and everything. Them Mustangs, them Chargers, them Challengers, they was on the side of the road because they couldn't compete. You will have like a Jetta or like a G, let's just say a GTO, right? You'll have that bad boy burning a Mustang, like destroying it. You know what I'm saying? Like just like it's nothing. And I'm talking like they're basic cars, like a regular Jetta, you know what I'm saying? A regular Passat. They're just flying down there. You know what I'm saying? It's just like the American cars couldn't compete with it. The Mustangs, they was over there in like the third lane. You know what I'm saying? You had the Lambos over there like the seventh lane. They was hauling ass, man. It was dope to see. I loved it, man. Just watching them go by. I got my ass all the way over to the right. You know what I'm saying? I had to keep getting over to the left a little bit to find out what speed I was supposed to be. I started the right lane all the way over to the right. I was like, oh, they're going too slow. They're going too slow. Third lane, this is about, I'm going to stay right here. You know what I'm saying? I'm over there looking to the left. I'm saying, vroom, 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 vroom. I'm like, yeah, y'all can have that. I like the speed too, but nah, man, it's some real shit out here. You know what I mean? Yeah, but our driver license is much more expensive than the US, but it's okay because you have to learn a lot of things. Yeah. I know with us it's like state to state. You know what I'm saying? It's state to state with us. Like the different states have different regulations for getting your license. Like all the states aren't the same the way you get your license. I know in Virginia, like specifically, I know when I first got my license when I was younger, it was a lot easier, and then it expired when we was overseas. My license expired, and they were sending mail, but I think they were sending it to the wrong place. Because when I went back to Virginia to renew my license, usually if you're overseas, they'll just let you renew it. They're just like you don't got to take the test. But when I got there, I had to take the test because too much time it went past. So they're like, "You want to take the test?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure." She's like, "You don't want to study?" I'm like, "No, what am I study for?" You know what I'm saying? I know this. I looked at that test and I did not recognize it, y'all. I did not recognize the test at all. I feel like I was back in high school. I did not recognize it. I had to like I took the test 3 times. It took me 3 times to pass the test. Was it 3 times? No, my bad. That was for my CDL. Unfortunately, because I was just rushing. I thought I knew everything, but I think it took like two. I think it took 2 times because I failed it. Then we went back home to Cleveland, and then I studied while I was in Cleveland. Then we came back to Virginia, and then I passed it. And I was upset because I wanted to help my brother drive up to Cleveland, but I couldn't. Um, you said what's the difference between the autobahn and motorway? Works the same except the slower lanes to the left. Um, the difference with a motor, I know over here. Salute to Peter. What's good? What's good? Appreciate you pulling up. The difference between a motorway and an autobahn, I know in the U.S. is on the autobahn you can go as fast as you want. On the expressways and the motorways over here, there's speed limits. You know what I'm saying? Like it might say 70 miles per hour. You know what I'm saying? It might say 55. 55 is like one of the most universal ones over here, like on the southeast. 55 is probably what you'll see the most. You know what I'm saying? So the autobahn, you can just go as fast as you want. And I believe that's the reason why they have the least amount of accidents because people are comfortable to do whatever speed they feel like driving, you know, because that's the main thing. Because a lot of times people think accidents come from people speeding, which is true, but a lot of it comes from people being slow, people cutting people off. The only way you're getting cut off is like, you know what I'm saying? The accidents, the only way you're getting rear ended from a cutoff if someone jumps over and they're going slower than you, or unless you decide to purposely hit the gas and hit them. But a lot of times when people get cut off, they're getting cut off by a slow person. I see this all the time when I'm driving trucks. You know what I'm saying? People pulling out in the middle of like someone going like 50 miles per hour. Somebody would just pull out and not look either way. And when they pull out, they don't jump into the right lane or the left lane. They jump into the middle lane where the person is gunning 50 miles an hour instead of just waiting. That's where a lot of the accidents come from. You know what I'm saying? So in my perfect world, everybody's driving fast. That's my world. Cause everybody's driving fast. Nobody's getting cut off. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just I don't know. It sounds crazy, but yeah, the slow people are what always piss me off. Like I always, if I'm almost getting into an accident, it's because someone slow did something. someone jumped in front of me and slammed on their brakes. Like when I got into my first personal accident on Fort Bragg, you know, in North Carolina, out Fayetteville. You know what I'm saying? Like when I hit that Army Hummer, it's because the Army Hummer cut me off. We're on Bragg Boulevard. Bragg Boulevard is like 55, 60 miles an hour. We're on Bragg Boulevard. I watch him. He comes out and I'm like, where's he going? There's traffic coming this way. We're going this way. The Army Hummer jumps out and stops in front of me to make an immediate left. There's traffic coming, so he has to come to an immediate stop. I got nowhere to go. I'm going 50 miles an hour, and he jumped out about 10, 15 feet in front of me. So you already know if y'all drive 50, you're going 55, 60 miles an hour. Somebody jumps out in front of you 10, 20, 10, I'm going to just say 20, 10, 20 feet. You're not going to be able to stop. There's no way. You got to swerve or something. You're going to hit him. I look to the right. The guy next to me ain't letting me over, but he's looking. He sees it all happen in slow motion, and I slammed into the back of the Army Hummer. And that's how I totaled my car. But it's because somebody jumping in front of me, being impatient and being slow. Made my license in Czech Republic for like $400 7 years ago. Been driving in Germany ever since. Word, that's what's up, Tresses. Just as dangerous are the trucks pulling out because they don't know, they don't want to slow down for a slower truck. You're right, Tori. That yeah, we are guilty of that too. Now the thing about that too is like, when it comes to pulling out as a truck, it's like there's certain places you gotta know where you could do that at. So let's say it's one of these streets where traffic just keeps coming and you're going to be there forever. There's little things as an experienced truck driver that you do, right? So what you do is you pull up just a little bit to see, right? And then as you can see more, you inch up just a little more. What ends up happening is the cars start swaying further out to the right lane. You know what I'm saying? Well, if you're looking forward, we'll further out this way, which is giving you more room to get in there. So when you get it down, when you kind of get that lane down to one, eventually you're going to have somebody that kind of just stops and lets you go. And then sometimes you got to go out there because a lot of these drivers, they'll pump fake. And what I mean, if y'all play basketball, I know what I'm talking about with a pump fake. A pump fake is like when you act like you're going to shoot the ball, but you don't. A lot of these drivers will pump fake, and we call it that because they'll act like they're going to speed up on you. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, they hit the gas or they got their foot hovering over the brake. You know what I'm saying? It's like some psychological shit. So it's like, I'm like, oh, you pump faking. And I pull out, and then they'll be immediately on their brakes. I'm like, yeah, I knew it. You know what I'm saying? You won't about that life. You know, but I know me personally, if I see something like that, I'm the one that's stopping and letting the truck go. And I know it's just me being biased. But our driver license is expensive and you learn everything you need to know. But even so, there are those who are completely crazy and drive so badly that you just want to throw. So that's a fact. Yeah, my wife had told me she'd be wishing she could like shoot people's tires out. She was like, I wish it was legal to shoot people's tires out. I'm like, that's gonna hurt everybody. But I get what you're saying though. Even the UK isn't stupid enough to give me a driver's license. Dang, Peter, gosh, man. Well, at least you know. There needs to be more people that know. You know what I'm saying? Like, there needs to be a lot more people that know that they ain't got it. You know what I'm saying? If you know you ain't got it, you're saving everybody on the roadways. You know what I'm saying? You are saving everybody. You just gotta know your strengths. Like to me, y'all, I'll be real with y'all. I hate driving. Driving pisses me off. When I come home from work, I don't want to go nowhere. I just want to come home and be at home. I hate driving with a passion. But it's the tool that God gave me to make money. So that's the reason why I do it. I don't like it at all by any means. I can't stand driving. I hate it with a passion. I'm just really good at it. Sucks when you're good at something you hate. It's crazy. We put pins in our tires. Oh shit. That's the difference right there, right? Y'all put pins in your tires and the way you spell tire too. You got the Y instead of the I. Stuff like that. Never even taken a proper lesson. Dang, Peter, for real? My dad used to give me the odd lesson. He was a service manager in the luxury car garage. Oh man, dang. That's kind of crazy. You know what I'm saying? You ain't never drove, but your dad was a service manager in the luxury car garage. That's wild, man. The irony. You know what I'm saying? Good morning, Nicole. What up? What up? Appreciate you being here. Appreciate you being here. You know what I'm saying? We out here kicking and everything, just having a conversation. Happy to see you guys. Happy to be back. Got lessons in a Lotus, Jaguars, Rolls Royce, a Silver Ghost. Oh man, guys, man, them ghosts are crazy, dog. Salute to the Rolls Royce. Those are some nice cars. I'm scared of luxury cars, man. They're too expensive. And so is the maintenance. Too rich for my blood. My kids, my wife, and my hobbies. Well, as far as hobbies, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know I don't know. Well, I mean, I guess listening to music ain't really a hobby, is it? I don't know. But yeah, one of my main hobbies is like just video games for the most part. That's a good question. What are my hobbies? Ain't nobody asked me that in a while. I crashed an XJ6 into. All right, Peter. Yeah, I get it. I get it. I get it. If I was you, man, I wouldn't. I wouldn't either, dog. I wouldn't go get my license either. Like just based on what you're telling me right now, yeah, man, you're right. At first, I was with you, like, man, you gotta have more confidence, bro. But nah, man, you caused a lot of people a lot of money, Peter. You know what I'm saying? So salute to you. You're not selfish. You know what you did. You know what I'm saying? Can't even be mad at that. I love driving, but I haven't driven for 8 years because, oh man, I'm sorry to hear that story. Hey, but I'm gonna be real with you, man. You're not missing out on nothing. Just be driving. I guarantee from 8 years ago, driving is a lot crazier now. Driving is a whole lot crazier now, and I'm not even speaking for the U.S. I mean that universally. Driving is just crazy because you got cell phones, you got all this other stuff going on. Distractions are at an all-time high everywhere. So yeah, man, stay safe. But yeah, I would say back to my hobbies. I was saying like like I got back into basketball because of my kids. Like I used to play basketball when I was younger, but I got back into it because of my children. Because my children play basketball. They've been playing since they were like 3 or 4. So they've been playing for a long time. So I get out there. We got like a basketball hoop in our backyard. Get out there, play with them on the basketball hoop. They brought that back for me because I stopped watching basketball and everything after a while. After basketball became more about like money and chasing rings and building a super team, I stopped watching it. I started watching football too. Football is another hobby of mine that I like. Like I said, playing video games. Tech. You know what I'm saying? Tech is very important to me. I like just learning new stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like I learned like even with this whole YouTube and Twitch stuff, that unlocked a hobby of mine that I didn't really even know existed. You know what I'm saying? So that's how it is for the most part, Cat. Um, and then my wife, she loves to cook. She got a YouTube channel and everything. She be cooking and all that stuff. She be cooking really good food. My kids got one too. We gotta put more stuff up there. They be playing video games and stuff. Oh yeah, that's right, Tori. Yeah, Arc Raiders. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying, man. Like the whole gaming concept. I love playing games and everything. And then also I've been on Division 2 lately too. They just did an update, this thing called realism. So now when you're shooting the enemies, they're not like sponges and they don't have life bars anymore. It's a pretty intense game now. Like there's no maps out there. You're literally just walking through the world and there might be like, groups of bad guys right there to just start shooting at you. And you don't have as big of a shield anymore. If they shoot you in the head, you're damn near dead. And it's like, but you can shoot them in the head and get them up out of there. It's stuff like that. So it's real challenging. Challenges your brain. So I like games that challenge your brain. I also been thinking about getting that Resident Evil game. Everybody's been talking about Resident Evil and how it's like the scary one yet, and people are returning Resident Evil because it's so scary. I kind of want to check it out. I just don't feel like spending $70 for it to check it out. Where we at? Where we at? And Nicole said, "I need your wife. I need your wife's cooking lesson." Yo, have you seen him, Nicole? Have you seen my wife's YouTube channel? Like she could make anything. She be out there going crazy. Tori said, "Sounds like us." Right? Exactly. I made my driver license for the motorcycle 2 years ago. My son was 21, so I never said now or never. That's what's up. Yeah. 2 days after the examination, I went to I went to a round trip. Oh wow, okay, it was crazy. That's wild. Oh, you say you do, Nicole? Yeah, man. She be making a lot of stuff. She makes a whole lot of stuff, man. And it'd be crazy. I be getting mad at my kids. Cause like my kids, man, as y'all can imagine, when it comes to food, they spoiled. They are spoiled. The stuff they're eating when I was a kid, nope. It was a blessing. Whenever we went out to dinner, it was a blessing. My kids, man, they'll just I'll come downstairs out. So like she'll make some food, right? Call me greedy. I'll eat like 2 plates of it. And I'll come upstairs and I'll go back downstairs and my kids are still at the table, just talking and gossiping and shit. You know what kids do? Just talking and stuff. They're like 8. So it's like they don't even know what they're talking about. And I'm just like, yo, y'all still eating? They're like, Daddy, you done? I'm like, yo, I ate 2 plates and y'all started before me. I was like, yeah, ain't no way, man. The way I was raised, man, we at the table, we quiet, nothing. You won't hear a word out of us until the only thing you're gonna hear about us is I'm done and we scraping our plates. Not even, I'm sorry, we're not even scraping our plates. We're rinsing our plates off in the dishes because we won't nothing to scrape because we ate it all. You know what I'm saying? We won't leave it nothing on the plate to scrape. So That's the type of time we was on. Star, you say you was a mini cab driver in London. Oh my goodness, Star. I just saw your message. That's crazy right there. I would imagine that was insane. Yo, driving in like London, man, is a nightmare, dog. Like, oh my goodness. I was out, shit. I hated driving out Norwich and Thetford. You know what I'm saying? I was out Thetford and everything in Newmarket. I hated driving out there. You know what I'm saying? So like that's why with London, we always took like the tube into London every single time. Did we drive? I think we drove there one time. But then after that, we took the train every single time. You said at night too? Dang. Wow. And at night? Wow. That's crazy. I would imagine. So at night, was it worse or better than the daytime? Because I know you got your night owls and everything, but I would imagine the daytime was probably more busy. I stopped posting because people were attacking me because what happened? Then my account was hacked and my followers were deleted, but I wanted to continue now. What happened, Cat? Hold on. You stopped posting what? What happened? I'm confused now. You said day was worse. Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah. All right, that's what I was thinking. Cause you got everybody trying to go places. Everybody's awake. That's what I like about my job, man. Like I be going to work at like 3 or 4 in the morning, and I love it. When it's dark outside, ain't nobody out there. Man, when it hit like 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, sun coming up, you see all these people and stuff, and I'm just like, oh, here we go. The day's starting. Damn. I'm like, damn, the day is starting. Look, here come the dummies. And that's what I always say. Like, I'll be on the phone with one of my homeboys while I'm driving. He drive trucks too. I'm like, here we go. Oh, you have a full blog? Oh man. Oh, yeah, cat, get back on that. The thing about it, man, when you're talking about that, what people attacking, yo, look at this, man. When it comes to that, cat, at the end of the day, man, people are always gonna attack you. Period. That's just what it is. Like, I learned that doing like the whole YouTube stuff and a little bit of Twitch. I didn't really get attacked on Twitch that much, man. I think I maybe got I'm gonna be real, it's harder to attack me on Twitch. Or it's harder to attack me on live streams. It's very difficult. Like if you want to attack me, you gotta do it in the comments. You gotta do it in the comments when we're not in real time. You know what I'm saying? You gotta do it that way. But if you try to attack me while I'm live, it's a problem. Cause I'm just too sharp off the top of the head. Like I could just come up with something from reading your comment in a second. You know what I mean? But I say that to say is, cat, like people are always going to talk, but what you got to do, you can go through, make sure you got some moderators, and then also you could like just ban their accounts. You know what I'm saying? You could ban their accounts and they can't be up there no more. And then maybe they might make another account and everything. But the thing about trolls, they like to stay together. They like to stand together, and that's the thing. That's the reason why communities are very important. So let's say you make a post, right? So let's just say, for instance, right? I'm gonna get to the chat in a second. I don't want to lose focus right now. But let's just say, for instance, right, you've got a full blog channel and everything, right? And you're doing what you do. And let's just say like we got people like right now, we got people like in the chat right now, or let's just say like this chat is your community. You'll have that one troll that will come in there and he or she is going to be immediately outnumbered by your community. So they're gonna be like, "Oh man, this is stupid. You're stupid," or whatever childish stuff they like to say. Your community is gonna be like, "Who are you? Get him the fuck up out of here." And then when that happens, the trolls get really quiet. They don't like attention being on them. You know what I'm saying? Like they can't stand attention. They want it when the attention is in their benefit. Like if everybody's riding with them, they're like, "Yeah," because at the end of the day, they don't people don't pay them no mind. That's the reason why they want the attention online, because nobody pays them attention in real life. You know what I'm saying? They probably grew up a certain way and they probably were nobody in school, probably got picked on, so this is like their moment. You know what I'm saying? So it's like Gary Vee said, man, feel sorry for them. You know what I'm saying? Don't let them hurt you. And that's the way I feel about it, man. I'm just like, yo, man, because the thing about it, people really don't think about when people do content, whether it's posting videos for the public to see, you got to be a pretty strong person to do that. That's why the majority of the world doesn't have YouTube channels. That's why the majority of the world don't have public Instagram accounts, public Facebook's account. We're a very small percentage of people that post for anybody to see. If you look at the world and you look at the population of content creators, they say it's a lot, but compared to the global economy, it's not at all. It's a very, very, very small percentage. So the people that are in there in the comments trolling, they don't have the balls or the nothing to do their own stuff. Because when I see comments and this and that, and I look at it like it's kind of somebody hating, first thing I do is go to their YouTube channel. And I know people at different YouTube channels and they do some corny stuff. It could be an established YouTuber that likes to down the competition, if you will, or follow the competition to help their content get better. I'm aware of that too. There's people that watch this channel and take my shit and put it on their channel, and they're bigger people than I am. But it's all good. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's public information. But yeah, it's like with them, that's all they want. They want that attention. So when you shine that attention on them, but it's not in their benefit, they're gonna fall back. Then there's always people out here that got your back too. What Nicole said, I've been playing the new Resident Evil. It's way different from the others, but I always end up back on. Yeah, I just downloaded Red Dead too. Yeah, I downloaded Red Dead again. I think I got Red Dead. I got Red Dead Redemption 2. I haven't played it yet, but I downloaded on PC because I had a code for it. I think I got it for like $3. So I was like, yeah, I got it, download it. Twilight in Central London was beautiful. Oh, for real? That's dope. That's the nature of social media. Unfortunately, if it wasn't for your skin color, it would be something else doing your thing. Can't ignore the haters. That's a fact. Shouts to Lou pulling up too. Shouts to my girl Lou pulling up. But that's real though, man. If you want your skin color, it's gonna be something else. They're always gonna find something. You know what I'm saying? You said, why would they want to attack you? You talking about me, Story, or Cat? People don't even gotta have reasons. You know what I'm saying? It could be because they don't like the way you look, the way you talk. You know what I'm saying? It could be anything. You know what I'm saying? People just got ignorant states of minds. Yes, but it was hacked and a lot of followers deleted. But now I will do it. What's your wife's channel? Let me see. Mine is what mutters. I ain't gonna I ain't gonna butcher it. Mutter sheaf. I've already butchered it, man. I've already butchered it. I appreciate that story. Yeah, man. It's like I am a sweet person, like to y'all, but people that I don't like and people that just have evil energy, I'm a totally different person towards them. Believe it or not. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ever had friends, right? Y'all ever had friends that have problems with other people, and you just tell yourself, y'all, thank God I'm not on the receiving end of my friend's temper. That's how I am, and I have a bunch of friends that are like they're just like me. Like I've seen them go in on people, but I've never had that energy directed at me. I know they got it in them, but it's never came at me because we all respect each other. So that's the thing. The way I was raised to respect any and everything around you unless it gives you a reason not to. So I respect people that I don't know. I respect them just as them being a human being. Now, based on how you act towards me, when I give you respect, determines how I'm going to treat you. Like I tell people, it's like a bar right here. You know what I'm saying? I meet you, we're like this. You start doing some out of pocket stuff, my respect goes like this. And it keeps going down. Even when you do something commendable, it raises a little bit because you've done more damaging things and you've done, helpful things. You know what I'm saying? But if I meet you and like we just start clicking, my respect for you goes higher. Straight like that. My respect level for you goes higher, everything. Like, you know what I mean? You're good with me. So if we get all the way up here, then you do something out of pocket, then I'm just like, hold on, were you faking this whole time? So, but yeah, I try to say sweet though. Sorry, I do gotta put my own wife's YouTube channel in here. I got you. I got you. I got you. There it is, Nicole. Yep, there will always be at least one bitter keyboard warrior in every comment section. It's absolutely hilarious looking at comments on Ren's reactions, boss. Yo, I'm telling you, bro, like Ren sees it all the time too. You know what I'm saying? It's just like they're going to. Like when a lot of people love you, you gotta have the people that hate you. You know what I'm saying? Because they're hating that you're getting the love that they never got. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I used to say it all the time, man. Y'all can judge me for it. I'll be in like and y'all already know the Call of Duty lobbies were dreadful, right? I'll be in the Call of Duty lobbies and like, you know what I'm saying? The famous, the famous N-word, you know what I'm saying? They throw the N-word out there like crazy. And I'll just be like, dang, man, I'm sorry. They're like, sorry for what? I'm like, yo, I'm sorry your mom never loved you, man. They're like, what? You don't know my mom. And when they say that shit, you don't know my mom. I'm like, I got you. I fucking got you, bitch. I got you. You know what I'm saying? Because you're responding like, why are you don't even know me. And I said something about your mom after you called me the N-word and then I hit a trigger. You know what I'm saying? Most people will ignore it and just throw another insult back at me. You say, you don't know my mom. I was like, oh yeah, I do. She ain't raised you right. Well, what you mean she ain't raised me right? Now I really got you. Now I got this angle. And like I said, y'all, improv off the top of the head, I'm good at this in real time. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to study. I ain't got to come back, give you time. None of that. My brain, when it comes to disrespect, my brain just starts chopping. It just goes into this demonic mode, man. Like that, it's my defense mechanism. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm just slaughtering you to the point where you get off the game. You know what I'm saying? I can come up with stuff all day, man. You give me some ignorance, man. I'm gonna play on yours like crazy, and we're gonna have a good time. Whoever's watching is gonna have the laugh of their life. That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Oh, dang! I know Harry Mack. Harry Mack. Yeah, I knew Ren had trolls. I know Harry Mack had trolls too. Exactly. If you're trolling like Harry Mack, you just have a problem. Yeah, I believe like when it comes to Harry Mack and Ren, I believe the level of zen that Harry Mack has. I don't think there's anybody that I've ever seen comparable to Harry Mack as far as zen goes. Harry Mack is just it's phenomenal, man. Just even when you watch his and the reason why I say that is because when you see Harry Mack interact with people in real time, like on Amigo bars or even when he's out and about doing gorilla bars, when they say something negative, like if somebody says they don't want to hear his freestyle, like you look at the way he carries himself, or if somebody says something crazy to him on Amigo, or like a little shot at him, the way he carries himself, I'm like, yo, I aspire to be like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I've never seen that type of patience and like just control. You know, it's just, but even he gets haters. You know what I'm saying? Checking out your wave reactions and saw you a lot. Oh, I appreciate that, Wonder. I appreciate that. Yeah, yeah. We outside. We outside. Like the Webby reaction came from a live stream, you know. So I've been that was kind of an experiment with you guys that we've been talking about for a while, just doing live reactions. And that one worked out well. I'm gonna tell you something dope about Webby too, man. So I did my when I upload all the reactions and everything, you know, because I was dying and everything, because I ain't have voice and everything. So when I uploaded those reactions, on YouTube, you got there's like 3 or 4 options, right? When it comes to videos, you got zero monetization where you don't get paid from it. You got the split revenue, which is the person that makes the song. They split the revenue with your video. You split it halfway with them. You got full monetization, and then you got block, right? When I first uploaded Webby's reaction, it was on split revenue, right? I was at work minding my business. Now, mind you, when I see the split revenue thing, I rarely, maybe 1% of the time. I think I've maybe only done it 3 times where it's split, and I'm like, no, I need all of this because it could be a live stream, and maybe I play like 30 seconds, you know what I'm saying, or like a little bit of your music, or it was playing in the background. So I'm like, yo, man, nah, man, you're not going to split my whole live stream because I did your shit. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of fight for it. I was at work, and out of nowhere, I got an email, and it said like, you know, the claimant has decided to something. Pretty much he let me keep all the profit from like the you know, the reaction we did with Chris Webby. You know, Raw Thoughts, the one we just uploaded. Yeah, Chris Webby just released all the monetization to me. I don't know if it was y'all. I don't know if he saw it. I'm not sure, but salute to him. That was some real stand-up stuff right there. That was dope. Tickets for Joe's concert in Europe. Oh, that's what's up. My fingers are too big, I guess. Yeah, type away, keep typing. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, wonder, like that's dope. Like when I saw that, I was like, yo, this is fire. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I didn't submit anything. I literally just kept everything on what it was on. Said the name Webby, let them keep all monetization. Oh, for real? Okay. Cyber Skull said the same. Okay. That's what's up, yeah. That's what it is. I'm glad it got cleared because I know what Ren is like that. Salute to Lou. I know Lou was like one of the people, if the person that got me like whitelisted on Ren. So whenever I do a Ren reaction, I don't even have to go through the same steps that I used to have to go through. When I upload it, all I gotta do is I don't even have to do it, but I'll just do it. It happens quicker. When I go to the site and I put in all the information, it's like immediately lifted. If I don't do anything after it releases, it gets released. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's crazy. So, you know, salute to Ren and Webby for that. And then Harry Mack, his is always open unless there's something playing in the background. Harry Mack lets you keep all the monetization as well. The thing about that though, man, once again, like I tell y'all, there's like 2 sides to everything. There's a good side and there's a bad side. You got people out here that like, you know, let's say they're fans and everything. And like some people go do it out of love. They heard that You know, Harry Mack and Ren and all them and Webby, you know, they let you keep the monetization. So the fans start a YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying? They do it out of love. That's one thing. But then you have a lot of people that would hear about it and they're not really interested in the artist. They just get into the field because they heard it's a paycheck in it. You know what I'm saying? And then that's when you get the disingenuous reactions and all that other stuff. And then sometimes those people even become trolls, you know, to get clicks. You know what I'm saying? So if you guys see people like that, don't even leave negative comments up there, because all that's doing is helping their engagement and you're getting them paid. When you engage in those reactions, when they're like talking bad about your favorite artist, you know what I'm saying? Don't even get in there and engage with them, because YouTube's going to push their videos to like the forefront because it's getting so much engagement. Like YouTube don't know the difference. Like the AI and YouTube don't know the difference when it comes to like the engagement. They don't know if it's positive or negative. They just see a lot of clicks on it and a lot of words being thrown out there. Webby has been watching the reactions to Raw Thought 7. That's what's up, man. Salute to Webby. I didn't even know that, Tori. Salute to Webby. I know that Ren encouraged Webby to let creators monetize from his content. That's a fact. That's dope. Those reactors are obvious, so I know how Tori feel about those reactors. But you know I gotta say it, Tori. You know how I feel about it too. But I gotta say it for the people that never heard me say it before, man. You have reactors out here that are literally doing it for the bag, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not hating on nobody, but I'm just saying, like, y'all keep your eyes out for people like that. And that's why, like, I don't, like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't, you know, if me and another reactor got real cool, it's like, it's genuine. You know what I'm saying? I would never try to, like, team up with another reactor just for, like, you know, just for, like, a paycheck. You know what I'm saying? Me and that person really got to click. You know what I'm saying? Another reactor. Because if I'm like rocking with them, that means that, you know, I co-sign the stuff that they do. You know what I'm saying? To a certain extent. I ain't gotta say I agree with them 1,000%, but we really gotta lock in when it comes to that, because to me, like, chemistry is important. If we ain't really got no chemistry, it's not really gonna work. I won't even bother clicking if the reaction video isn't at least twice the. Wonder threw it out there, man. I didn't have to say it. Wonder threw it out there. I remember, because I'm saying that like this, Wonder, because I remember when I first started doing reactions on YouTube. No lie, it'll be like a 4-minute song. My video would be like 7 minutes, because I didn't really understand. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I got into YouTube, I didn't know what I wanted to do. But people say, "Hey, you're good at breaking down music." I'm like, "All right, cool. Let me go and jump in this lane." So yeah, that's how I was in the beginning. Like, if you go back to like my very first videos, them joints is probably between like 7 and 10 minutes. Like 7 and 10 minutes. And I started doing like album reactions. Let's say it's a 30-minute album. Shit might be like 38 minutes. Now, y'all see my reactions now. These joints take time. That's why I can't kick out as much content as I used to, like last year. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just can't. Or in the year before, I just can't produce that much content because I put too much into it now. Back then, I wasn't even putting my all into it, and I didn't even realize, you know, I wasn't putting my all into it. But now it's like I know my worth and I know what I'm doing, you know, for the most part. So these reactions take a lot of thought. They take a lot of time. They take a lot of effort. The uploading process, it just takes a lot of hours out of my day. And I just don't have it to keep kicking it out like that. You know, there be time, I don't even be knowing, man. There be times I upload a bunch of videos. Well, like Tori and Lou be knowing, because I'll send them like some of the videos I do. But like they'll be like 10 o'clock at night when I send it to them, or 9 o'clock, like US time, or 8 o'clock, because I will literally be up from like, you know, I'll do the videos and everything, and I'll be uploading them from like the hours of like 4 to like 10 o'clock at night to make sure I get them out to you guys by Friday morning. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot that goes into it. You know, so, you know, it's the stuff people don't see. So I might even do like some behind the scenes stuff and upload that to YouTube so you guys can see that. Authenticity does count, Tori. That's a fact right there. I've worn my hiking boots out with you. Yeah, I appreciate that, Tori. Yeah, for the walks, right? We be taking our walks, man. Like, I be trying to give like detailed reviews, man. That's the reason why I always look for the lyrics. And even when I can't find the lyrics, I still just listen. Like, most of the reactions I do, the lyrics are there, but I got some that don't have them. Like the really, really new joints that drop, or let's say it's like an artist with a crazy amount of lyricism and they just drop something new and they're not as popular. I just gotta listen. Like Coast Contra, some of their joints, like a lot of their stuff don't be having the it don't be on Genius. So I just gotta listen to it and like really try to check it out. You should sit up here and put more coffee options up and take requests, chat in between. Those are the realest reactions anyways. Yeah, you're right. You're talking about, oh, yeah, put more coffee options. Yeah, that's what that code right there is. Yeah, if you guys ever scan that code right there, Y'all see how small it is, right? That's like the donation code right there. I don't like to put that like in people's face, like, hey man, you like the channel, donate. You know what I'm saying? Like donate. It's like if you rock with it, you rock with it. That's why even in my videos, you'll rarely hear me say like and subscribe. You might hear me say that like, probably like once every 30 videos or something. Just because it's like, especially if you do it before the video, like the video starts, hey, what up, y'all? King Low 757, Dopest Community, what up, man? Like and subscribe to this video. Let's check out this video. It's like, why they go like and subscribe to me when it's their first time getting here? They don't even know what they gonna get. You know what I'm saying? It's like some people click off when they hear that like and subscribe shit. And I feel like you miss, like, you know what I'm saying? You miss the genuine connection that you make with people. It's already hard to make a connection with people over the internet. A lot of people take that for granted too. The chat, y'all are better at making a genuine connection than us content creators are. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we reach more because we have visuals, but man, come on, man. The chat is, to me, in content creating, YouTube streaming, the chat is the most important thing. The chat is the community. Just like when you take, it's layers, man. Just like when you take an artist, the reactors represent the community and the listeners. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's most important. We're just like a face. You guys are what make everything work. Y'all tell us what's whack, what's not. Y'all tell us what y'all like. Y'all tell us what y'all don't like. And as a creator, it's like whether you decide to use that information or not dictates what your audience is gonna be like. You could say, forget all my audience, I'm gonna do me. That's fine. You'll just land a group of different people. And maybe those group of people are better. Maybe they're worse. You know what I'm saying? But you know, if y'all familiar with the channel, that's not how I get down. You know what I'm saying? I take in consideration everything y'all be saying. Yo, why is that wind so strong? That wind is starting to get disrespectful. Hold on, let me go to I got away from the chat too much. I gotta catch back up. Cassie, you need rusty voice. She's sick. Okay, I don't want you, but I can understand why. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? It's good. It ain't as bad as it sounds. It's just as I talk, it's like talking actually helps because it helps the mucus come back up. I know that sounds crazy, but yeah. The part where you listen without pausing might be might get the monetization issues. Yeah, but no. Nicole, it's like it all depends because all right, so when you do so on YouTube, right? So whenever there's a monetization issue, right? And like I said, it's not with everybody, it's just with certain people. So for instance, like let's say with you, let's say we're talking about Carpet Man, right? With Carpet Man, so you'll see the red line. They'll say like they'll say copyright issue, right? So you'll see a red line in your video, which pretty much represents the timestamp for you're listening to the video. I've checked it out when I'm doing the breakdown, because you know when I do the breakdown, I'm pausing in between, right? Even during the breakdowns, it's still red every single time during the breakdown. So it's the long red line for like when I actually let the song play, and then there's red line, red line, red line, red line in between the breakdowns. So if you take that same logic and you apply it to if I went through and just kept cutting it like that, you would still get demonetized. And once again, like I said, I believe that UMG is Carpet Man's distro. And I've dealt with UMG multiple times on this channel. They don't play with that shit. You know what I'm saying? They don't play. They're not going to give you nothing. The only way you'll get something from UMG is one, if it's a distro, and then two, if the artist tells the distro to let it ride. But a lot of times these artists are so busy, they don't have time to worry about YouTube reaction channels. I often don't subscribe until I watch a few videos. Some reactions just piss me off. That's a fact, Lou. I have no friends. I have community. That's a fact. Yep. I'll always like if they've taken the time to make the video. It's really windy here too. I can actually feel it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I'm not tripping. All right, Peter, you all the way out there and you feel the wind. Yeah, it's like I feel it blowing on the window. Yeah, the level of buffoonery in some of these reactions is insane. That's a fact, Lou. Yeah, what up? What up, Diabolic? What up? What up? What up? Salute to the homie, man. Salute to the homie. Appreciate you pulling up. What if you ran the video through before you put the time in? I want to do that, Nicole, but it's just like I feel like it's not. I don't know, because I want to see people see me enjoy it, and if they like the song, I want to let them hear it too. Now I'm gonna tell you what I did think about doing. I did think about like if the joint got out of control. My bad, y'all. It's like planes and stuff flying by. I told myself if it did get out of control, what I would literally do, whatever reaction, I would like just clip that whole part out and then just have me breaking down the song. You know, it cuts a substantial, not really a substantial part. It probably cuts 3 minutes out the video because y'all know when I'm explaining the reactions, that's longer than the actual song. if the song is 3 minutes and my video is 39 minutes, you know what I'm saying? The song is like a fraction of it. But I thought about just cutting that out and just having the breakdown there and then putting the actual full video on like a Patreon or something. I thought about that too. A lot of reactors are strange. You can't see it. They're just, you can see they're just there because of the buddy. You can feel and they don't, and I don't subscribe to it. That's a fact, Lou. Yep. That's a fact. It was like 80, now it's in the 30s. Yeah, somebody playing with the weather, Wonder. Somebody's definitely playing with the weather. Nonetheless, that's why I buy a coffee in case that happens. That's a fact, yep. But yeah, man, but like that's how I be though, man. The reaction space is kind of trippy, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of trippy. And then it's one of them things too, like I don't want people to, you know what I'm saying? Like when it comes to just reactors, man, people trying to be reactors or like get into this space of reactions. I don't want nobody to come in here doing reactions and they don't really have an identity. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like that's a disservice to the to the content creator. Because you know they come through, they spend their time turning on the camera, they put themselves out there, and then like it's one of those things. Like I said, if you're going to be a Ren reactor, it's like when Ren's not putting out music and you covered it, what's your channel here for now? And then a lot of people, if they don't feel like they have a connection with you outside of Ren, they're probably not going to come back unless you have another Ren reaction. But what do you do during that off time? You know what I'm saying? So you want the people to get to know you. You know what I'm saying? Then also check out your videos from other, you know, artists and everything and see if you like them. He has his coffee option hidden. Who does? What happened? I can't see anything to send you money, but I want it's like the little coffee joint. You don't see it right here? Oh my bad, hold on. It's this thing right here. It's kind of blended in. It's like right here. This little scan thing right here. This thing. It blends in with your background. Oh man, all right, cool. Well, I guess I'll put it right here. I'll put it right there. It's still blending. Or we can put it over here by MF Doom. You know what I'm saying? We put it up there too. There we go. That's better. I don't like covering MF Doom. You know, rest in peace. But like, yeah, I got it over there. Yeah, I appreciate you guys. But yeah, it's a lot that goes into this. And then even with clicking that code over there, it tells you like, of course, obviously, like in my perfect world, I'll be like a full-time content creator. So then I could kick out a whole lot more content. And I mean like really kick out content. I'm be real with y'all. When spring break comes, when he said, holy shit. when spring break comes, like there's gonna be a lot of stuff going on. We're gonna be dropping a lot of content during spring break. Tori, the movie thing, no. On Discord, Discord actually has their little reader, their copyright reader is phenomenal. Like Discord ain't gonna let you, yeah, they ain't gonna let you screen share videos, man. Only certain ones, like how we was talking about. So even like I told Lou, I went through and I downloaded a movie. I literally I put on OBS like this and I make the screen the video and I just hit start recording. So I pretty much bootleg Superbad. So I got Superbad up here for us to watch for another movie night. But then it started glitching at the end and everything. So then it got kind of crazy. You said it's easy to do in YouTube on Yank It. Or you said I'm too old. How can I scan a QR when that's the thing about the QR code too, man. It's like unless you got another device, you can't scan it. Just point your camera at a cat. Nah, but I'm saying she has like she's looking at it from her phone. You know what I'm saying? She can't scan from her phone. If you the link to the website. Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, let me see if I can find the link to the website. I'll put it in the chat. Is it under properties? No, it's not under properties. Hold on. Let me go to Ko-Fi real quick. Use your Google search bar that has a camera. Oh, for real? Dang, y'all telling me stuff I ain't even know shit. Hold on, let me go to Ko-Fi real quick. Ko-Fi. wonder why it won't just let me log in like how I used to. There we go. All right, let me go ahead and get the link for y'all. What? So when? So where's the? All right, hold on. I'm trying to figure out what I got it under. Now y'all got me trying to figure it out now. Let me see. You said screenshot it, then Google Lens opens it up. Wow, I did not know that. That makes a lot of sense, Nicole. Yeah, use your Google search bar that has a camera. Screenshot it, Google Lens opens it for me. That's real right there. I never thought about that. That makes a lot of sense. Did I have it? I think I had another. Hold on, let me see something. Log in. I can't even remember what I had it under. Did I have it under Enterprise? Let me see. No, it's not under that either. What did I have it under? I can't remember what I got my Ko-Fi under. Hey, appreciate the follow, Tyler. Appreciate you. My bad, I'm over here trying to get my life together, y'all. I'm trying to figure out what it's under. What like the Ko-Fi is under when I created it. See, this right here shows y'all how I don't even be. I need to do better, man. My homeboy told me that stuff too. I really need to get better. Oh man, appreciate that, cat. And now the sign popped up. Thank you. Hey, I appreciate the super. I appreciate the super. Thank you. I appreciate you. Cat, appreciate you. I'm trying to get it together though. I'm trying. You know what I'm saying? I'll have it right for you. I just gotta figure out like where it's at. Cause I got the notification when Nicole had sent it to me. What was this? Hold on, where's it at? Hold on. What's it under? Is it really? It's underneath that? I think I put the wrong. Oh, I did not know it was under that. Why is it under that email address? Wow, I guess it is under that account. Wow, I did not know that. Do I have it on my phone? The $ wasn't there till now. You're doing a great job, and I appreciate that. Thank you. I appreciate it. You said the $ wasn't there. What, for the supers? Let me find out they demonetized. Hold on. Let me see something. That's crazy. The $ wasn't there. That's whack. I didn't even know they was doing me like that. Oh, he said background song is dope. Diabolic. I appreciate it. Yeah, that's the homie Lou Gilly. Lou Gilly rapping, and that's my dog Manny like on the production. I'm trying to get that vinyl, man. I'm trying to get that Midnight Ultra vinyl. It's a really good album. I did a reaction to like one of the songs up there with Lou Gilly and everything. It was dope. But now I appreciate you though, Cat. I appreciate you. You're just letting me know I gotta work on this stuff. I really gotta work on this. I think I have that app. I think there's like a Ko-Fi app, I think, that I got. Nah, Super Chat should be up there. Do y'all see Super Chat at the bottom? Do y'all see it? Like when you go to the live and everything? Cause I'm looking at it on my computer right now. I see it down here in the bottom. It's next to the it's right next to the heart. I see like a heart, I see a $, and then I see like add emotes. Y'all see it there? You see it, Tori? Yeah, it should be there. It should be right there at the bottom. It's there for you too, Peter. All right, cool. All right, bet. I was about to say, man. I was like, let me find out YouTube playing me. You said no $. Oh, on your TV. Oh, there you go, Nicole. That's right. Okay, got you. All right, so that's something I gotta take in consideration as well with the TV and everything. I ain't never watched a live stream on TV. I didn't even think about that. I think it uses your own currency. So I actually have you going on my TV and wondering if that's what the difference is. I never use my phone. Oh, okay, I got you. I got you. Okay. Yeah, so I gotta make it I gotta make it more universal. My Cash App got shut down like years ago, man. My Cash App got shut down years ago. I watch YouTube like TV. Hey, that's what they're trying to turn into. And it's so crazy. I like YouTube channels. Like they're really trying to make it a television thing. I'm trying to figure out why Ko-Fi is doing this. You say I don't use my phone. I have it in a browser on my laptop. Yeah. It's like on the computer, like on the laptop and everything on the computer screen, it gives you way more options. You said I grab my phone for your live. That's it. I appreciate you. Yeah, I'm trying to see something, y'all. Yeah, I don't know why I have it under my all right. I don't know why I have it under what I have it under. I got like I think I put the wrong email in there for it. But it's just me trying to find it. I think I got it. I think I got it linked to my Twitch too. Let me see. You said same word, okay. Yeah, let me I'm gonna try something right now. Let me see if I could do it this way. If I go to it. So I take it and I copy and paste it, right? Copy. And then I'm gonna go to my YouTube and see if I can paste it in the comments of my own channel. And y'all let me know if it works when I do this. Let me see. All right, let me see real quick. There it is. Boom. I put it down in there. It worked that time. My bad, y'all. Hold on. Do you stream games on Twitch? Yes, I do, Nicole. I stream games on Twitch. Like, what was that? Tori? Yeah, like Tori was saying. I stream games on Twitch on Mondays. Mondays I do like Twitch exclusives. And the reason why I do that is because I do that because on Mondays, hold, let me take this and I'm gonna even do this too, y'all. I'm gonna pin this up here too. I'm gonna pin that up there for the Ko-Fi link so it don't ever go away. But my bad, Nicole, I'm all over the place. But yeah, so on Mondays I stream games on Monday, and it's exclusively on Twitch because I like having conversations with y'all like this on YouTube. You can ask like Tori and Lou. When I'm playing the game, it's a different type of stream. And the reason why it is because I'm really competitive. So it's like I do talk to you guys, but it's mainly like the chat talking to each other. And then I chime in because I'm locked into the game. So it's like a form of entertainment for y'all to watch. You know what I'm saying? And then me talk a little bit while I'm doing what I love. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So if I'm ever gonna be gaming and it's strictly gaming, it's gonna be on Twitch. Trestus, appreciate the sub, bro. Appreciate the sub. Much love to the homie Trestus. Trestus, stay on Twitch, man. Salute to him. Yep. And we're live on Kick, Twitch, and YouTube. So I put it on 3 different platforms. So whatever you're comfortable with, you know what I'm saying? Like that's how we rock. That jar, right? Tori, you crazy. Yeah, man. That's another thing too, y'all. So when it comes to like certain games, right? Specifically Arc Raiders. Arc Raiders it turns me into a different me. And what I mean by that is like when I play games, I get very, very competitive, and it brings a side of me out that y'all probably ain't ever seen before. Like I'm cussing, all that stuff. I'm cussing more than usual when I'm playing the game. I'm talking about I'll shoot somebody and just be like, bitch, like you know what I'm saying? Like it's stuff like that, and I'll be so locked in. I don't mean no harm, you know what I'm saying? I really don't mean no harm. But salute to Tori, salute to Lou. Like they let me know. Like Tori told me one time, she's like, wow, this game. She's like, wow, this game makes you cuss a lot. And I was like, what? And I was like, oh. And then like when I when I try to clip one of my old clips, like I'll do a stream, right? And I'll go through it, I'll find a clip and everything. And then in the clip, I'm like, yo, gosh, I am cussing a lot. Lou is right. And then I'll just rethink everything that just happened. I'm like, yo, I be cussing like a sailor playing these games, man. I got some joints I ain't even proud of, man. I got some game clips that I got on like Instagram and like YouTube, and it's like I'm cussing and like my kids are in the background. I'm like, oh, this looks terrible. You know what I'm saying? But it's so crazy because with them, you don't even see them react. They're just like, it's like because with them, it's really weird, man. I'm not proud of it, but it's like when I'm playing the game and they're around, they just ignore me. You know what I'm saying? Like they just ignore me like crazy. But let's say I were to like cuss around them and I'm not playing the game, they'd be like, Daddy, you said a cuss word. And I'm like, that's my bad. I shouldn't have said that. But when I'm playing the game, they're just like, have at it. You know how you get down. I'm not saying it's the right thing to do, but I'm coming around. I'm starting to slowly not cuss as often, but in order for me to really hit that slope, y'all, I gotta I gotta play the game more. Like I gotta play the game more so I can develop that immunity. The more I don't play the game, the more it's gonna be fresh. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. So they are kids. Yeah, it'd be like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm like, dang man, my bad, Joe. I'll be apologizing to them all the time. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, I shouldn't have said that. That's my bad. He said it's normal. Yeah. Yep. That's how I be, man. But yeah, man. Yeah, men are competitive. That's how it is, man. That's the way we're wired as creatures. You know what I'm saying? We're competitive creatures by nature. You know what I'm saying? Even when you look, we got like little ducks. We got little ducks that be in the backyard, right? And you be seeing the ducks do it. You know how you got you got the green head. The green head is the male, and then like the speckled brown one with the black spots, that's the female duck. You see it, you see the bravado and everything all the time. You'll see like two green ducks, crack, 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 flapping their wings and all this other stuff. And then you got like the female duck just watching, while the green heads are like doing all this shit with their wings and chasing each other, trying to peck each other. It's nature, man. You know what I'm saying? It's nature. That's how we get down. You know what I'm saying? He said, "Yeah, but do you dance on people?" Now I'll be dancing on people. You talking about twerking? We'll do that. Yeah, look, that's what I'm saying, Lou. Like dance, nah, man, we'll do that. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I won't be dancing on people out here twerking. You know what I'm saying? Hey, if you're a man, you like to twerk, man. To each his own, man. But I know me, my back don't work that way. You know what I'm saying? Just saying, I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? That ain't me. You know. Salute to the dancers though. You know what I'm saying? If you can spin on your head, you can break dance, do whatever you want. Cool. Unless Tori talking about a stripper. You know what I'm saying? When I think about my boy, Jesus the parties here in the house when he was 15. Dang. He's at Edinburgh over here. Yeah, but it's real though, man. In the game. Oh, got you, got you, got you. You all right? That's what you meant. Do you dance on people? So you mean like you talking about like the teabag? Like the teabag is universal language in all gaming. It became popular in my opinion. It became popular in Halo and like Call of Duty. The whole teabagging effect. That's when after you kill somebody, you make your character squat up and down on their body. It's kind of like you know what I'm saying. It's very disrespectful when someone teabags you. You gotta you know what I'm saying. You gotta go get them. You gotta go. You know what I'm saying. All you guys your name. All you guys your gamer tag. You know what I'm saying. That's your reputation. And of course, as a kid, that's all you had. So it's like he did what? It's like dang stuff like that, man. That's crazy. Yeah, man. You already know Nicole. Yeah, it gets you hit. You're like, yo, he just, and then it's like you gotta think about it too, right? You gotta think about like me as a kid, right? I'm thinking about things like this. Well, I mean, I wasn't really online gaming. Yeah, I wasn't in our house. We didn't have the internet until like later. So it was like we were never like gaming online in my house. We always had to go to the neighbor's house. But could you just imagine, especially this day and age, right? I think about what my kids do. If I were to walk past my kids' room, their door is always open, by the way, so this don't won't ever happen. But like, could you imagine like walking past your kid's door and you just be like, yo, you teabagging me? You gonna teabag me again? Oh, I'm gonna get you back. Like, what the fuck? Open the door. What the hell y'all talking about? You know what I'm saying? It sounds crazy. Dave in Edinburgh. I think I do. Let me Google him real quick. Off the top of my head, I gotta see pictures. I gotta see the face. Hold on, let me see. Oh, the British. Hold on. A British broadcaster, biologist, natural historian, and writer. His career being the host of Zoo Quest in 1954, The Life Collection, Natural World, Wildlife on Earth. You talking about him? David Edinburgh. I've heard of him, but I ain't got no connection to him or anything. I have heard about him, but I don't know much about him. The National Treasure. Okay, got you. Yeah, I don't really know his name sounds familiar, but I didn't really like yeah. In German there's a first aid course, a song you should remember when resuscitating someone was oh wow. Narrates nature shows. Oh, so I probably know his voice then. I've heard him referenced before, but I never looked him up. Myra, what up? What up, Myra? How you been? How you been? How that 3M been treating you? Salute to Myra, man. Salute to my dog. Was laughing at you about that. Yo, oh, you talking about that, Lou? Got you, got you, got you. Yeah. So yeah, the mating behavior. You know what I'm saying with the ducks. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, it's universal as men. As that, and I caught it now, man. It was over my head, Lou. You got me though. You got me. You got me. You got me though. For real. I didn't even think about that. I didn't even make the connection. You know what I'm saying? I told you when I be talking, I be forgetting about what I say, especially in live streams. Y'all know how much information is being sent and received. Like my brain just, y'all hear I go from subject to subject. That's why I need to come up with better concepts. You say you got a new character, new storyline. Oh, for real, Myra. Yo, hey man. So my girl Myra, right, that's in here on Twitch and everything. She live streams on Twitch and everything. If you guys like Call of Duty, like 3M, Sims, she does all that stuff. And she has characters and she has storylines for everything she does. So in Sims, she has storylines. And 3M, which is like the GTA, one of the GTA servers, like she does stories up there too. And she has very interesting and entertaining storylines. So y'all make sure y'all check out Inspiring Myra. UK, another UK resident in the building. Salute to her. Been my dog for like years. But like, yeah, she was playing GTA, and it's like I didn't know they took the game so serious. So serious. Like the dude told her to pull up to his restaurant. He's like, yeah, I just got a new job. Can you pull up? She pull up. He run from around the counter. Hey, what's up? How you doing? I'm like, yo, everyone's really in character. I'm over there in the chat like, yo, this dude's a bum. He's trying to take your money. And then they had to give him a ride to his house. It got real. You know what I'm saying? It got real. It got real, man. Salute to Myra, man. Salute to Myra. You know what I'm saying? Oh, appreciate that, Myra. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. 4 years. Yeah, 4 years, Myra. We've been rocking with each other for 4 years. Salute to Myra. Yeah, that's my dog, man. That's my dog. Oh, let me get back to the chat and everything. I just went somewhere else with that, man, because that joint was hilarious. Um, you said, what do you have on the right side room? I can't see it, but you have a lot of it. You talking about over here on this side? Well, I guess my right, your right, my left. Like when I go my right, it's one like these are like sneakers and stuff like that. These are sneakers, and those are a bunch of pops. Those are pops, vinyls, Dragon Ball Z Super, GT over here, Kendrick Lamar, damn. That right there is like Pulp Fiction, Jules Winfield, and Vincent Vega. Wu Tang Strategy Guide, a Lego Shelto, a Lego Pokeball. I think that's Megatron right there. Yeah, and then these are like my little pillows and stuff. I know I'll be having a lot going on, y'all. I'll pay big bucks to see Nature Show narrated by King Low Hayden Pearl. Yo, man, I should narrate some nature, man. I gotta watch that dinosaur joint on Netflix too. Have the show be bleeped out for language. Don't do me like that, Lou. I'll be better, man. When I know people are watching, I'll be better. I can see, but it's small. Do you game on the computer? I game on both. I'll use my laptop to play like high FPS games because I don't want to use my, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to, the device I'm streaming on, I'm not trying to overwork it. So I'll plug in my laptop to run like high FPS games. Do you think you got RP in GTA? What you mean? What you mean by that, Vision? I don't even play GTA like that. I ain't played in a very long time. They've been trying to get me on 3M though. You say you're the same, talking about three things at once. Yep, that's a fact, Myra. You know how it is. Like when you be streaming, man, you say something, you forget what you said until somebody brings it back. You know what I'm saying? They wouldn't last on. Don't do me like that, Tori. Come on, man. We'll have a very successful nature show narrated by me. Canceled immediately. Gosh, that's how y'all feel. They never let another black person narrate the nature show again. Damn, man, I set us back, didn't I? So when did it become cool to be a nerd? I missed the memo. Set us back 50 years. I did not sit, man. Whatever, man. 5M. What I kept saying? 3M. I kept saying 3M. Oh man, 5M. My bad, y'all. I kept saying 3. I'm thinking about sneakers. If you guys aren't familiar with 3M is with sneakers, like that's the sneakerhead in me. 5M is the joint, not 3M. Myra's right. So 3M is pretty much the reflective. So like when you have a sneaker, right, and you take a picture of it with the flash on and it shows the white, that's 3M, the reflective material. That's 3M. 5M is GTA, but my brain just heard something M and 3M, 5M, tripping. There's a well-known black guy called Hamza Yasin doing them over here. I've heard of him. I've heard of him. Yeah, Hamza Yasin. I heard of him. Too late for the UK audience. Yeah, man. Hey, man, I might do it, man. I might do it and see what happens. Might see what happens. Might see what happens. But yeah, my bad, y'all. What time is it, guys? Over here in the US, it's like 12:49. You know what I'm saying? It's like 12:49. What you mean, Myra? You talking about what? Do the nature show or do like the 5M joint? I'm not sure when it happened. But I'm happy it happened. I finally have a community. Yeah, Lou. Yeah, that's what it is. Let me see what happened. Did you see the Animal Planet promo that used Ren's? Yeah, I saw that too. Yeah, I think Lou had sent that to me with the animal flow and everything. Yeah, that was fire. Salute to Ren for that. 12:49. Yep, it's 12:50 over here. Have your clocks? Yeah, yeah. You said both of them, Myra? Yeah, man, the show and the 5M. Yeah, man, it's just. But could you imagine my character up there, Myra, on 5M? Could you imagine my character? You saw when I was in your chat. You saw how I had zero patience. And salute to my girl, Nisha too, man. Nisha, she be playing too, and me and Nisha, we went to high school together. I known her for like years, but Nisha be playing like Sims and the 5M, and I be seeing her uploads on TikTok and all that stuff, and I'm like, yeah, I can't do it. I ain't got the patience because the guy and it's not the and what's messed up, man. This is gonna sound crazy right now. It's not the women up there that irritate me. It's the guys up there that irritate me so much, man. Like how are you playing GTA 5M and you decide to be a bum? You could be anything you want and you decide to be a bum. Yo, can you give me a ride home? I told Myra if I was playing this game, I will be that character that you see walking home every day from work. You know what I'm saying? Just talking shit to myself. Maybe on a bike. I'll get a bike and I'll ride. I'll be that one before I call up some girls. Can you take me home? Yo, come see me at my job. I just got hired. Like, no, no, I could never do it. How you decide to be a bum digitally? Come on, man. Come on. Stop it. Stop it. I can't do it, Myra. I can't do it. I'm pretty sure it'll be entertaining when people watch me play, but gosh, man, it'll irritate me so much. Y'all think I cuss now? Man, I get up there and start cussing like crazy. Over here, cat, it's like PM. It's 12:51 p.m. over here. Would I do civilian life or criminal? I don't know, man. The civilian life seems kind of whack. I'll probably be a criminal. You know what I'm saying? I'll be a silent criminal just doing stuff. You know what? I will be a criminal in 5M and I will purposely target those guys that decide to be bums. I will purposely target them on purpose. So if I had to play the game, that's what I would do because they really irritate me. And we're talking about digitally, y'all. This isn't real life stuff. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. When does your time change? You said 11:50 over there, Nicole. Ours changed on Sunday, I believe. An hour less, so 4 hours now. Yeah, so we're closer to y'all now until y'all go forward. 6 hour difference. Here it's eight. It, it's 18 p.m. What is 18 p.m.? Maybe you meant 8 p.m. Cat. That's 18 p.m. That's crazy. Um, where are you? California, Washington. Shouts to Washington, Washington State. Not to be confused with DC. People hear Washington, they automatically want to say DC. It's not the same, y'all. For those that don't know, you said 1650 there, Peter. Word, okay. Oh, 1800. Got you. Okay, that's right. Military time. That's what we call it over here. Yeah. My bad. I just saw 18. I saw like 1800 p.m. That's what threw me off. Like when I see like yeah, when 1800 p.m. That's what threw me off. The p.m. is what threw me off. If I saw like 1800, I would have understood. But when you said 18, I'm like, okay, got you. Yeah, that's right. Y'all don't do the 12 hours. Y'all do 24. That's military time over here. Yep. Normal people use military time. That's a fact. You know the U.S. got to be different. Shouts to Sacramento, man. Shouts to Lou in Sacramento. I know it though, cat. That's my bad. That's all on me. I'll take that. I'll take that right there. I'll take that. That was all me. I was all messed up. The Brits confusing me with military time. Yo, that's the dope thing about like just universally like the world. You know what I'm saying? How do you decide to be a bum digitally? That's a fact, Myra. They decided to be bums digitally in that game, man. It's like in 5M, it's like all the girls got their stuff together and the guys are always fighting. I see the cattiness with the girls, but it's like it don't irritate me. And maybe because I'm a guy. So when I see that, yo man, come pick me up. Yo, can you take me here? And then that dude got in the car with them and he was over there telling them where to go. He took them down the alleyway and I told Myra, I was like, he's gonna rob y'all. He gonna bring y'all somewhere and they gonna rob y'all and take y'all car. Cause he's a bum. You can hear it in his voice. And then the dude the dude he was working with, the manager was like, when she was walking out, Myra's character was walking out, and he's like, that's your girl? He's like, yeah, man, yeah. I was like, ain't no way I could do this. Like the level of whackness, it was just like Myra. I was going crazy typing. Like I even had to not type certain things. That's why I was going crazy in your chat because it really bothered me. It really triggered me. Like you decided to be a bum digitally. Like that is crazy. My bad, y'all. Let me get back to chat. Um, Time for first dinner real soon. That's right. Peter be eating good over there, man. Peter be over there. What'd you say? 5 meals a day, Peter? Peter be going there. Called a 24-hour clock. Not no military. 24 hours, man. 24-hour clock. Yep, first dinner, Lou. Peter be going there. My ex was from Scotland. It always messed my mind up when he told me to come eat my tea. Eat my tea. Wow, that sounds crazy. Yep, there it is. There go to yep, 2 or 3 breakfast. Yep, there it is. Yep. Never mind. He be having 7. He be having 7 meals. You said whole time that was the first day y'all met, Myra. See, people be possessive, man. And then people like him that act that way, I have no choice but to associate you with that in real life. You know what I'm saying? I got no choice. I gotta assume that you're like that in real life. Possessive. You meet a girl for the first time. Now I don't know, man. You had his number, so y'all talked before. So he ain't get your number out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? You entertain them, Myra. You gotta stop entertaining these dudes, man. They're bums. I've been playing so long, and now though, so everything is funny to me. Now, yeah, I could tell, like you really stayed in character, Myra. Like when he was talking to you, you was just like, oh, okay, all right, yeah, I'll come visit you. I'm like, ain't no way, ain't no way. I'll be that friend in the back. Like, no, we're not going out there. It's not what we're doing. And then Bishop Diabolic said, bro, all the females in fire built like Tahoes. Yo, you talking about like, yo, I'm talking about they got the big titties, the big booties, everything, man. Like they're just built like crazy out there, man. It's wild. I'm like, yo, what in the BBL is going on here? Got rid of him the next day. I wish I would have saw that. Hopefully, did you clip it, Myra? If you clipped it and put it on your channel, send it to me. I want to see that. Um, it's all for content. Yeah, it's good content. That's what be getting me. He was from Perth. Oh, that's where it was in Scotland. But yeah, man, like I said, 5M is crazy. Like I didn't know it was like that, man. Like it's really like five, like no bullshit. Like 5M's is just like you say, you'll clip it for me. I appreciate that, Myra. But 5M is just like Sims, in my opinion. Like Sims came first. You know what I'm saying? Like when I was playing GTA, I was over there like robbing banks and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to be no friends with nobody, find a girlfriend, work at McDonald's. I didn't want to do that in GTA. I wanted to wreak havoc, shoot down helicopters, rob banks. That's what I want to do. All right, Cat. Thank you so much all for the great time. Take care, and we will see us. Salute to you, Cat. I appreciate you. Appreciate you dropping in as always. Much love, much love. We will be here every Thursday, and then we got our live stream on Sunday. But you know, Sunday our live stream is later. You know what I'm saying? Yep, just Sims with multiplayer, especially this new server I'm in. We can decorate houses properly. Yeah, so yeah, dang man, that's crazy how FiveM is really taken from Sims. So you still be on Sims, Mauer? Yeah, salute the cat. Always a pleasure. Always a pleasure. I'm gonna definitely have some more reactions for y'all too. Just gotta get my light together. During spring break, I'm gonna have a lot too. Make dinner before Peter does. Oh snap. Joey crazy, man. Peter probably already like, yo, shit. Peter might already be on this first dinner already. Who knows? Never been to Scotland. Might have to visit someday, sometime soonish. Yeah, I haven't been to Scotland either, man. I wanted to go to Scotland. I've been to Ireland though. Kind of bored of it now. I've been straight Sims for 5 years, so burnt. Oh yeah, I thought about that. You have been like on Sims like for a long time. Yeah, I forgot about that. You're actually the one that made me think about Sims all over again. You brought it back. That's why I be asking you what the storyline is. Um, there's another one. We will see us. Oh, so that's what that was. Lou. All right, cool. Okay, that right there is like words have power. You know what I'm saying? That's why they're talking about spelling. Spelling is spells. Like words have power. You know what I'm saying? We will see us. You know, I thought it was like we will see us. You know what I'm saying? I'll be thinking too deep into stuff that don't require that much thinking. Only have to heat up the curry left over from yesterday and cook some rice. There it is, right there. Peter, Peter be going in, man. Peter, so you a personal chef yet? You need to go ahead and become a personal chef for one of these famous people. You know what I'm saying? Make like 500,000 pounds a year. Being a personal chef. Fire. They got Arc Raiders drops. Oh, I gotta get into one of these streams. Oh, they got a record player for Arc Raiders. Watch to redeem. Wow, I gotta get that. Go to participate live channel. I'm about to just let that play in the background, just so I can receive some drops. Nah, I'll do that later. That means y'all go hear it. Damn, what the hell? I don't know if my drone was echoing. Yeah, curry. I used to not like curry, dog. My wife got me liking curry. I used to hate curry. Like even when she started cooking, I was like, "Yo, why does it smell sweet, but it ain't really sweet like that?" Like I, ignorant, y'all. I was ignorant, dog. I'm telling you, I was ignorant. But I couldn't understand the hype behind curry. I didn't. Like my wife showed me a lot of stuff, like just because of the way I grew up. Like growing up, I didn't really see much. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I'll be like content with that. Be crazy, man. I was reading my comments. Yo, salute to y'all for checking out the Webby reactions too, and salute to y'all for bringing like you know what I'm saying like Webby like to the channel. I think it's more like us as in like yo use yeah okay got you. That makes sense, Lou. That makes sense. But yeah, salute to all y'all that watched the Webby reaction and everything, and everybody that brought the Webby song to the channel. Man, I feel like that song was really good for my channel because it gave people like more of like my insight. Even in the comments, I see people in the comments saying things like, "Oh, like it's good to see where you stand," and stuff like that. You know, so now I like Curry now. You said, what in the world? Me? No, no. What in the world? What? I don't see with me, Lou. I don't put myself in no categories. When we talk about Democrats and Republicans, I don't consider myself either, because to me personally, it's hard to ride with a party when you don't agree with everything they do. You know what I'm saying? There's like bullshit on both sides. And then we talk about like right now, I don't even look at this as Republican. I look at this as like MAGA. You know what I'm saying? Like this is like there isn't right now. I feel like there is no Republican Party right now. I feel like this just MAGA. You say you got the MAGA and you got the Democrats. You know what I'm saying? Because even the Republicans are like, yo, I didn't. That's not what I believe. You know what I'm saying? And that's a prime example of what I'm talking about. Like it's hard to be on like you know what I'm saying. Choosing a side is crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? Like for me personally, because that means like I know I don't gotta agree with each side does, but I don't want to fall in the line, a left winger or a right winger. I'm mostly retired. I just write the odd mobile game. That's right. You do be doing the game stuff. Yeah. Making like the quick bread off of that, and make a website for someone when I need extra cash for music festivals or gigs. That's dope. Yeah, that's fire. Oh, you say if you don't like, oh shit, wow, Luke, gosh, I'm over there. See, you got me again. I'm over here thinking about something else. Nah, I'm saying I didn't in the beginning. I didn't like Curry in the beginning. You guys, my wife, I did not like Curry in the beginning. I couldn't stand it. I didn't understand it. And then she would make it a lot. And then next thing I know, I ended up loving it. You know what I'm saying? Like I ended up loving the shit. And I was like, okay, cool. You know. But but now that's what I was saying about like the Webby reaction and everything. It's just like people saw like how I stood. And like y'all know how it is. When I go on the channel, I don't sit here and talk about everything I know. You know what I'm saying? You guys ask something, then I show y'all how versed or unversed I am in it, if that's even a thing. You know, how well versed and how unversed, well, whatever you will call it. How much I know, how much I don't know about whatever it is. So when it comes to Webby's reaction, I knew what that was like. What he was talking about, I already knew about. You know what I'm saying? But seeing him putting in the bars and bringing other people up to speed that didn't know about it, I thought that was fire too. Doing a fundraiser for a London trip, that's what's up. What kind of curry though? We do Indian. Well, actually we do both to be honest with you. But I think my wife, she does damn, which one does she do more? Cuz she cooks everything. I want to say probably Indian, probably Indian more than Asian. I want to say. Damn, but I've seen her use both a lot. I know in the beginning it was a lot of Indian. In the beginning it was a lot of Indian curry. You know what I'm saying? And then now it's like, yeah, I like both types diabolical. That was my least favorite raw thought beat, especially when comparing to the last two. Oh, I got here the other ones then Nicole. Yeah. Dang, y'all, gosh. Can be a little bland though due to the coconut. Dang, my bad, y'all. I ain't a curry connoisseur. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't a curry connoisseur, but I do enjoy some curry. You know what I'm saying? And like I said in the beginning with curry, I didn't know like the only one like this is how ignorant I was, y'all. When my wife first started making curry, I didn't know there was another one. You know what I'm saying? I had no clue. I thought it was only Indian. I thought it was only Indian curry. I didn't know about Asian curry until like maybe like 2 or 3 years later. I know that's what she was using, but then she could have been using Asian and I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? I did like when I tell you I did not know nothing, I did not know nothing. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, we've had that too. Thai style. Yo, bruh, all of them. She used everything. She uses all of them. And then when we was in England, that's another thing too. I learned a lot about it. I learned a lot more about it when we was in England too. When it came to the curry, like I know, and then kebabs too. Man, I love me some damn kebabs. Lamb, man, that doner meat, doner, whatever you want to call it. Like that right there was my shit. Had a damn doner pizza. Had the garlic sauce up there on the pizza and everything. I was fucking that up, man. And then fish and chips, man, with the naan. Oh my goodness, the garlic naan, man. But like that's one thing right there, y'all. Even when I wasn't really digging the curry, the naan always got me. That was my favorite part for a long time. The naan is like everything to me. Like that right there. And then you talking about the garlic naan? What we talking about, man? What we talking about, man? That garlic naan is something serious. Peter, so let's ask Peter then, y'all. Because Peter's well versed in all this. Peter, so what's your favorite curry, man? What's your favorite curry? Peter be knowing stuff, man. Peter be out here cooking. You know what I'm saying? Salute to Peter. I really gotta figure out what's going on with this though, man. Perfect. I'm planning my trip to the UK. I'll swing by yours after I stop to see Tori. Yeah, that's right. You are going to the UK, Lou. My bad, I forgot. And then y'all was talking about, yeah, Uncle Ray's doing a fundraiser for a London trip. Yeah. He said, I like Thai curries. I don't stick to recipes though, so I call it that style. Okay, there it is. Yeah, instead of Thai, I call it that style. That's dope. But it'll have to be after my narrow boat holiday. That's right. You got a whole itinerary set up, Lou. You have a good time. How long you going to the UK for? I still gotta go too, man. Me and my wife gotta go. Probably not this year though. We might mess around and end up going like probably 2 or 3 years from now. More than likely. We try and get our life together and everything. Then after that we be straight. There's a lot of places, man. I want to go back to Greece. I want to go back to Greece, man. I want to go back to Amsterdam. I want to go back to Belgium. Um, Germany. I want to go back to all those places. There's a canal that runs through the center of the city I live in. That's dope. You said hopefully a month. That's real. Yeah, man. 2 weeks, a week, 2 weeks, man. Going out of the country is, to me personally, that's not enough time. It's not enough time. Yeah, Lou, that does sound wild. Yeah, that's even better right there. Got the joint going, got the canal going through the city. Fire. I look forward to your delicious curry. Yo, Lou will be everywhere, man. She will be outside for real. Yeah, I want to bring my kids. I want to bring my kids to the UK. I want to bring them there so they could see things, see the stuff that we saw, check on some of the homies, see if they still living out there, seeing how they're doing. Shropshire Union Canal. It's called, runs from North Wales to Stroud. Oh man, wow. Y'all got them natural waters too, man. We got a lot of man-made stuff over here. Whole bunch of man-made stuff. Man, oh man. We really gotta. I was supposed to do a reaction before I even went live today. Me and my wife was like having a long conversation about things. Well worth it too, man. Well worth it. I'm like, it just feels good to be back out here with you guys, man. My voice getting better. It's like the more I talk, it's like the better my voice get. When I be quiet, it's like my voice, it was like that mucus and stuff will come back. I'm right on the border with Wales. Can see it from my window. Wow, dang, Peter, yo, man. I want to be like Peter when I grow up, for real. I want to eat 20 meals a day. I want to make video games, build websites, and chill. And look out my window and see Wales. That's what I want. I want to be just like Peter, man. Peter worked hard for that too. I can't believe they're just going to give me a boat. Hey, be safe. Be safe. I'm terrible at canoeing, man. I'm terrible at canoeing. I remember we was like doing this thing, right? Me and my wife and my wife's cousin and her husband, we were doing like this little, it was like a little couples thing. And we like had a canoe. And it's like you had to like really work together to get the canoe to go around the water. Yeah, we got into a fight. It just wasn't working out for us. I hate canoes to this day because of it. Can't stand canoes. I thought we was about to get divorced. That shit got heated. Poor boat will come up all banged and dinged up shit, or flipped. You know what I'm saying? We gotta worry about that. You don't want that joint to flip on you. I used to go out with a girl who lived on for real, who lived on a canal boat. That's crazy. Don't they got those in California, man? I know when I was was it California? No, it was in Miami. Don't they got like little boats that people live on in Miami? I saw that in like Too Fast, Too Furious. Like, didn't like Paul Walker live on a boat, and then like Tyrese, they both lived on boats in Too Fast, Too Furious. I could have swore they did. I think they did. Can't remember. But I always thought that was dope. I'm going to Wales too, Peter. Anglesey in the place on the border. Yeah, like the UK is so small, Lou. You're gonna be able to you're gonna go around there, and you're there for a month. Yeah, you're going to see everything. You're going to see everything, especially if you're going there strictly to travel and like sightsee. You're gonna see everything. You said, can I rate? Can you rate song? Rate what song? What song you talking about? So Gallic. Also going to Freckled Angels restaurant. I ain't know about that. Living on a canal boat is my dream. Yo, that's dope. Do I gotta get a sniper out? Hmm. Trying to figure out if I gotta get my rifle in that. Trying to figure something out. If you see what I see, Lou, might have to get the sniper out. Or you too, Myra. If you see what I see, Myra, get your rifle ready. I don't know if I can do everything I want to do. I also want to go to Birmingham. Yo, Birmingham is dope. I love Birmingham. We went there. Birmingham is fire. I love Birmingham. Even like I said, even the little places like Newmarket and stuff like that. Newmarket is like it's like a college city, but it's dope. You know what I'm saying? Newmarket is fire. Growing up in the 80s, I jump into the deepest, darkest ponds and lakes. Absolutely terrifying thought today, let alone, oh my goodness, wow. You would jump into the deepest, darkest lakes? Gosh, Nicole, you brave. It's a restaurant named after Ren's best friend. Oh, okay. You talking about Joe? That's wild. No, rest in peace, Joe. For sure. Hmm. Trying to figure this out right here, man. Yeah, homie might end up. Yeah, homie might end up getting a rifle on him. It'd be crazy. I'll be wondering like how how Twitch be doing that. How I be throwing people into the live chat. I know it's probably using AI and everything to figure out what I'm saying, and then seeing people that watch certain things and bringing them here is what Ring called. Oh, so Ring called Joe Freckled Angel. Got you. Okay, got you. Got you. Oh, okay. I ain't know that, Lou. I was wondering where the name Freckled Angel came from, but yeah, that makes sense. And I feel like listening around, I feel like that's something I should have known. You know what I'm saying? Terrible, terrible. I'm a terrible person. I should have known that. It's a very deep meaning. What kind of food they serve there? Is it like regular? Like, is it like just typical like British food or traditional British food, or is it like food named after like the albums and everything? Oh my goodness, yeah, that's definitely spam right there. You created an account 43 minutes ago. Oh yeah. I'm good on that. I am good on that. I'm straight. Man, oh man. But yeah, y'all, it's about that time. Gotta get ready to go get the kids and everything. Pick them up from school. I know they gonna be happy. They happy that they get to wear shorts. I think it's largely small plates. Got you. Okay. Got you. Man, as long as they got fish and chips, we good. Gotta get some of them fish and chips, man. With extra haddock on the side, man. That's what I would get. I would get fish and chips with an extra haddock on the side. That was like my go-to every single time. It got to the point that when I got regular fish and chips, I ain't even like you know what I'm saying. If I went somewhere and then they served it with cod, I would get haddock on the side with it. Like I love that haddock, man. I like both of them, but it's a taste that you'll never get over here, man. Like I said, the closest one you get over here in Virginia specifically is Park Lane. Park Lane is the closest because they serve haddock and cod and all that stuff. That's the closest, and they beer batter it right and everything. They even serve it on newspaper. It ain't real newspaper, it's like wax newspaper, but they serve it on newspaper like the traditional fish and chips back in the day when they used to like serve them on newspaper. So until like they realized the ink wasn't good for you and all that stuff, but yeah, it's dope, man. It's a good little concept. They got like their pints of beer and everything. They got their ale. Shouts to Park Lane. The owner's like a big fan of like UK traditional food, so that's the reason why he knows what to serve. You said never had haddock. Yeah, haddock is real good, Lou. I love me some haddock. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Like I said, fish and chips with a side of haddock. And man, you just want to talk about destroying a meal? Oh my goodness, man! You put that in front of me, it ain't gonna last. I'm gonna destroy it. There ain't gonna be nothing left. I'm gonna eat all the haddock. That's right. Yeah, Peter don't eat. Peter don't eat no animal products at all. Peter's very peaceful. Peter doesn't like violence whatsoever. He doesn't eat animals. Like Peter's just his state of zen is amazing. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I aspire to be like that one day. Have a great rest of your days, nights. Keep spreading the positivity. I'm gonna keep trying, Nicole. I'm gonna keep trying. It's tough staying positive. You know what I mean? But be all right though. You know what I'm saying? So he says so. So Peter's the communist. It's real, man. Nah, but I appreciate you guys, man. Much love to y'all, man. I appreciate everybody pulling up. He said, not a complex, more of an anarchist. That's real right there, man. Salute to Peter, though, man. Peter always, whenever Peter be in chat, he be making me look at myself like, oh man, dang, man. You got a point, man. The world could be a wicked place. It needs to be better. You know what I'm saying? Like, he always like hits me with that. I'm just like, I gotta take a step back and look at my life. Peter always do that, man. Every single time. Not in the bad way, in the good way. You know what I'm saying? And then just seeing how he's at peace. Like, you over there eating 20 meals a day and chilling and making video games and websites and just cooling. Yep, hierarchy is the cause of most problems. That's a fact. And then how wise he is, man. Wise as hell. You know what I'm saying? That's a fact, though, man. That's a fact. Like what Ren say, there's enough resources on earth for everybody, but it's when you take too much, that's where the problem comes from. When people take too much of what they need. That's facts. That is a fact right there. And all these big companies, man, they were built off the backs of middle and lower, you know, middle and lower classes. So, yep. That's what it is, man. That's what it is. Like, if people gave back more, things would be a lot better. He said, I'd make a great evil genius, though. I can imagine, yeah. That's what it is. Hierarchies have always existed, though, Peter. Yeah. It's like the level of hierarchy, too, man. It's like what you do with your power. You know what I'm saying? Like rulers and leaders. You know what I'm saying? It's all about what you do with your power. Because, you know, let's be honest, man. If someone were to just drop a bunch of money in all of our laps, right? Let's just say like you just drop a bunch of money in a neighborhood and there's nobody controlling nothing. There's going to be somebody that gets more than somebody else and they're going to try to control everything. It's just, as human beings, eventually it ends up coming to that. So you need somebody that's not corrupt to regulate things like that, to make sure it's fair for everybody. That's what I believe. If you're going to be a leader and you're going to be in a place of hierarchy, you need to be fair. You know what I'm saying? Don't be biased. Don't be racist. Don't be none of that stuff. Just keep it fair all the way across the board so everybody has an even playing field. Now, if everybody's on an even playing field and they mess it up due to themselves, now that's totally different. But the problem with the world today is like everyone wasn't given the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Everybody wasn't given an even playing field. You got people that are like fighting for generations. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get to where certain people are. You know, so stuff like that. Uh-oh, Peter coming with the history. Hierarchy didn't exist until about 14,000 years ago. There was a non-hierarchical society in North America about where California is right up until the U.S. Asians wiped them out in about 1850. We say, Lou, I think the issue isn't hierarchy with humans, but what are out of the balance with nature. Nature has hierarchies, but wild animals remain in balance with their nature. Exactly, that's a fact. You got the you got the king of the jungle. You know, you talk about the lion and everything. Everybody knows not to fuck with the lion. Damn, that wind is crazy. Where is it coming from? What's the temperature, man? Like, what is the temperature out here? And now it's 50. Yo, bro, how's it 54 degrees? It was literally 70 degrees this morning. Now it's 54 degrees. Like, whoever is messing with the weather got to stop. This shit is annoying. This is annoying right here, man. I can't stand this weather. Like, that's, you know, probably a reason why I got my upper respiratory infection, man. This is terrible. Craziness. But yeah, y'all, let me go and get up out of here. Go pick these kids up like I was talking about, man. Get my life together and all that. Gotta change my clothes because now it's a little bit colder, which is just stupid. It's terrible, man. But it is what it is. But now I appreciate everybody showing up, man. Much love to you guys. If I don't drop videos tomorrow, they might be dropping Saturday, maybe. So you guys might have the reactions over the weekend. I got a few things I gotta do. You know what I'm saying? I got a few reactions I gotta cover. And yeah, man, we gonna keep it like that. Keep pushing and everything. And like I said, during spring break and all that, you guys go get a lot of content because, you know, My wife, my kids are going out of town for spring break and all that stuff. I got work, so I'm gonna be at home, be locked in and everything. And of course, balance is important, but I'm gonna have more time to focus on things and get some things in order. And like I told y'all before, I'm trying to make like 2 more YouTube channels. Yeah, new Ren does drop today. You're absolutely right. And Token too. Token just dropped something at 12 today. I forgot about that. Token dropped part 2 to the video I'm Your Baby. He dropped part 2 to that. I want to say at noon today. So I gotta check that out as well. And with the Ren's behind the scenes of Starry Night, yep, he's got that coming soon too. I think his is dropping 3 p.m. my time, which is what 7 o'clock y'all time, because we went up an hour for daylight savings. So yep, I'll be locked in for that and see what's up with that too. You said push it back to next weekend. Really? I don't know. That's what I saw the same thing that Peter. Oh, let me see. Let me check real quick. It should still be up there. Nah, it's today. It's today, Lou. Yep. 125 waiting, premieres 3/12/26, 3 p.m. Of course, Eastern time, which is priced at 7 p.m. for Peter. But yeah, it's supposed to be dropping today though, Lou. Yep. 125 people waiting. That's real, man. It's gonna be lit. Is it part 1 or part 2 dropping today? This is part 1. Oh dang, so I didn't even notice that there's parts to it. Yeah, so he has part 1 dropping today. Yep, salute to Ren, man. It's a busy man. Busy man. Dang, and then Raz dropped the joint today too early. He dropped another video too that I gotta cover. And then you got Token, Sarah's song. Gotta check. Gosh, man, so much music, man. So much music, so little time. Because part 2 has been pushed back a week. Ren told us on Patreon. Okay, cool. So part 2 got pushed back, and then part 1 is dropping at 3 o'clock. Okay, got you. Oh, you said part 1 dropped on pay. Oh, so you saw it early then. Okay, cool. So you already seen it already. So I guess he's going public with it today for the people that didn't see it on Patreon. So yeah, so you already seen it, Lou. You already know what time it is. You be locked in. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is, though, man. But all right, let me get up out of here, y'all. Go get these children and everything, get my life together. Put on a hoodie or something for this bipolar weather in Virginia. That's just ridiculous, man. Yep. Everybody's dropping. Yeah, man. Everybody's dropping stuff today. I got a lot of stuff to cover, man. I even got some new artists I gotta get up here from when I did the On the Radar freestyle. You know what I'm saying? I got like salute to Marlon Craft. Marlon Craft is a phenomenal MC, man. He was one of the standouts in the On the Radar cipher. So I definitely gotta get some of his music up here as well. I was listening to one of his mixtapes at work the other day. He's cold. What the world was that? My dog just ran to the door. I don't know what she doing. She got a problem. She old anyways. Ran right into the door. Just boom. You too, Lou. I appreciate you. I appreciate you dropping. I appreciate everybody, man. I appreciate everybody making this channel possible. The channel is growing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm very proud of it. Very proud of us. Very proud of everybody that's involved. You know what I'm saying? Have a great 4th lunch, Peter. Salute to Peter as well, man. Salute to all you guys supporting. I'm just glad I can come outside and see y'all. And then, like, I like how more people are getting involved with the live stream. You know what I'm saying? We're building, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to do we just got so caught up on conversations and having a good time and just being back out here that I forgot, man. I want to do some live reactions with y'all today, too. I want to do the Harry Mack car shotgun ride along freestyle. I wanted to do that, but we will get to that. I'll probably end up just doing a video to it and dropping it over the weekend and all that, and then we'll have a good time. You said that would be great. Yeah, Tresses, yeah. Fire. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna have a good time coming up. And like I said, I got work on building 2 more YouTube channels too. So I got a lot of stuff on my mind. Get the gaming channel, get the King Low 757 Reacts. With the King Low 757 Reacts or the Dopest Community Reacts, I haven't decided on a name yet. With that one, it's gonna be like any genre could be up there. You know what I'm saying? So if you guys want to come over there and just hear other type of stuff outside of hip hop, we could go there. But I'm gonna be real with y'all. That one's probably not gonna have as many uploads as the gaming channel in this one. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna kind of be like my account that's just like I'm put up here because I don't want to just have another people's algorithm. They're like, oh, what is this? You know what I'm saying? So I want to kind of carve its own lane for that. So I feel like it makes it fair for people and they know what to expect on those platforms. But yeah, y'all, I should do some work on my latest game if I'm going to release it this year. Yo, do what you do, Peter. You know what I'm saying? You work on your own time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Tressus. That's the way I look at it. Cause I know I like the algorithms and everything work. You know what I'm saying? So you got people that like certain stuff that I do up here, and then like something else will pop up and they're like, dang, did he forget about this artist or that artist? And I feel like, just doing the whole separate channel for separate stuff. But everybody that's on this channel is gonna stay on this channel. So that that other channel might be for I don't know, I might take some of it and put it on that channel. But I don't know, yeah, I haven't decided. But that's the goal right there. That's the goal. Yep. Y'all take it easy, man. You guys are the greatest. You guys make everything possible. You guys give me the courage to still come out here and do this thing, man. You know what I'm saying? You guys give me the drive and everything. And I'm glad I could help people out during these times or give them something entertaining to watch during this rough time that we're in right now. We gonna make it through like we always do. You know what I'm saying? Y'all keep pushing. Y'all keep thriving and surviving. What was I about to say? I forgot. Just went brain dead. But yeah, protect your peace with your peace. Stay away from negativity and naysayers. Keep doing what you love. Keep having fun. And everything will come. Salute to my voice coming back and me finding it. Y'all be easy, man. I love you guys. See y'all soon, all right? Same to you, Tressa. Same to you. You be safe out there, bro. All right? Peace.